spring step back, two step, 1, 2, 3. Fantasy, no more than a test, ever feeding off the fallacy, creating this mess deep down inside this bleak machine with all of the rest. Break free to phase electricity. Time turning up the volume, time turning on us always. No time left to roll. Phone turning back to where we began, trying to select us, taste it. No escaping from this waking dream, no hope for advance. You see, the mortal core we serve is not but a spring. Unwind, too slow, too quick, too much to believe. You fail the test, ever forging all new fantasies, creating more mess direct. Through this brick machine with all of the rest, DC, dying, electricity. Falling back right into the system, falling back on all materials. We're falling back right out of the system. It's falling back right into the space. It's falling back right into the system. Falling back to the end. We're falling back into the system. Falling back into this is again. Silence the breathing. Never be quiet, beating. Never repeat, repeating. Radicals flow, freedom. Just know they're sleeping. Suspending my disbelief. Said you without being. Said I'm just finally breathing. So freezing. Shaping a baseless season. Reason to keep believing. Waking the beast to sleeping. Throw this destiny, you're caught in a trance. Every marked inside and trying to dream, no sign of the dance. You see, mortal core we serve is top like a spring. Step back, two step, 1, 2, 3. World's a fantasy, no more than a test, ever feeding off the fallacy, creating this mess deep down inside this bleak machine with all of the rest. Break free to phase electricity. Time turning up the volume, time turning on us always. No time left to roll. Phone turning back to where we began, trying to select us, taste it. Fragments in one direction. Celestial noise detected. Delirium unsuspected. can dream, no hope for advance. You see, the mortal core is serving not for the spring. Unwind, too slow, too quick, too much to believe. You fail the test, ever forging all new fantasies, creating more misdirect. Through this brick machine with all of the rest, DC, dying, electricity. Falling back right into the system, falling back on all materials. We're falling back right out of the system, it's falling back right into space. Yes, falling back right into the system. Step one, two, three.
Welcome everybody Tuesday stream, MSQ.
Welcome back, part 2.
Like it's 2022.
Wait, what?
Oh, you know, MSQing on a Tuesday.
But it's 2023.
I know, because we remember back in 2022, you would do MSQ because we were going through the Ruby Sea and.
Oh, sometimes.
We were hauling.
I think it was very specifically a Ruby Sea thing because we were like, this is kind of boring. We should probably burn through this faster because no one seems to care.
Projecting. Let's go. Hello, everybody. Do a live stream. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. Hope you had a lovely weekend.
Do a live stream? Is that what you just said?
Yes, I was clicking on the channel that says do a live stream.
Do a live stream.
The tab. But you know, it's also like something special about what we do. Is it's a do a live stream, so you know.
Oh, do a live stream.
I thought
okay.
I thought like an anime attack. I would yell it just to make sure.
I was thinking like the poke it with a stick meme, where you're just like, come on, do a live stream.
Come on,
do a live stream.
Do a live stream.
Do it. You worked all week. I'm so sorry, Thogdar. I'm so sorry.
Karth is climbing all over me. Oh yeah, no, it's suddenly Tuesday for me. It's a madhouse.
It's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
It's a good way to put it. I like that.
Yeah, hope you're all doing well. Shout out to my amazing Kristen, amazing wife, who I succeeded. I did great. I hit all my workouts, but also I got like 16 hours for Kristen to Bloodborne over the past weekend. But my wrist from holding baby and my muscles of the isolated 6-month-old holding nature are so freaking dead. I am dead. My brain is mush. Toddler, 6-month-old. I was in the zone like all weekend. I got Kristen so much Bloodborne time. I'm so proud of myself. But I'm out. I'm out. So expect chaos brain today. How you doing, Garrett?
Chaos brain, yeah. I did nothing all weekend, which, as you know, you expect to relax you, and then it just makes work hit harder on Tuesday.
Sure, yeah, it'll come at you.
Yeah, I was thrown back in today, and then I went to do my standard pre-stream ritual, which is, of course, going to the bathroom, and I was attacked by a wasp. So, wasp is dead. Sorry to all you wasp lovers out there, but what was that?
You get one of those salt guns. Are becoming quite popular.
That was like the hot Christmas gift like 15 years ago.
Oh, well, maybe it just made it to the Pacific Coast.
Oh. Well, it made it faster than the East Coast is ever going to get In-N-Out Burger. So there we fine. There it is. Dexter, I'm so glad I haven't seen you all day. And now we're live and you want to rub on my tripod. Thank you, buddy. Could you please stop that?
Cat's gonna cat.
Could you please stop that? I have given him so much love since we have gotten back, and it's not enough for him.
Never enough for the cats. A good kitty.
It's never enough.
I saw some confusion. This Thursday is going to be the final chapter of Eden. And then it's going to be like Wordle party next week.
Wordle? Whirlit?
Wordle?
Whirlit.
Whirlit. The
solo portion of the trial stuff.
The washing machine brand Whirlit. Did you get yourself a Whirlit? Yeah. My dishes come out clean.
Are you making a Whirlpool joke?
I mean, it just sounds like a brand. Sounds like a brand.
I'm confused because it's not funny.
It's gonna be one of those days. Hey, let's thank some people then.
Eric, Steve, Ben, thank you for supporting Kyle's Unfunny Jokes by becoming members while we were offline. Thank you very much. Danielle celebrated 4 months before we even went live, saying this surely has been the Garrett patch. How much further shall the hype trolley run? I imagine to the end.
All the way to the end.
Walk it, Kyle.
Walk the line?
The end walker.
Oh, yes, the end walking. Yes, the end walking.
You dear Kyle.
Yes.
You dear Kyle. Baka celebrated 4 months by saying, do you have any thoughts on where the second half of the patch will go?
All tragedy.
I'm
the first half
assuming
was
it only
happy.
gets sadder from here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been way too happy of a Final Fantasy XIV patch.
Yeah.
I would imagine we're gonna like Xenos is gonna kick the door in at some point, right?
I mean, the future. Have we rewritten the futures? I guess we found a cure, sort of, with extra work for temperament. So I don't think we do like advanced temperament here, but we could get into it. I feel like they're setting up for the future with that. But
I mean, they already referenced Limsa, and that's where my brain goes for like people we need to cure being tempered. But that was like Realm Reborn. It's not exactly fresh in my mind.
Yeah. Well, and wasn't Thancred like the murderer? He would like show up and be like, well, shame, and get out a shotgun and kill all the people Ifrit yelled at.
What was that always the case?
So I don't think we have any people in jail outside of Gabu. We might have some that we're not aware of, but you know,
maybe.
I don't think we have like a stockpile of enthralled people.
Maybe.
I think it's more of a future-proofing thing.
People were saying at some point we're gonna have to do a bunch of extremes, so like maybe a bunch of primals come back.
Oh, is that the reason for the Bismarck extreme thing? Yeah, I assume when we get to the role quest, like someone's gonna tell us to go do those things.
So many primals are back. People are getting tempered everywhere. Wouldn't it be convenient if someone just cracked the case on how to reverse tempering?
Yeah, or maybe we like experiment or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We're about to find out though. Oh God, you did the jumpy thing again. Damn it, YouTube. Damn it. So thankful for the platform, but goodness, stop jumping the supers. Arcana, celebrating 7 months. Thanks for the great ride, you guys. May you enjoy the upcoming expansion at least as much as this previous one. That is such a reasonable request. I find it adorable.
That's a good request. Good request.
Sideswiper 11 months, saying about last time, apparently Sid's voice actor had forgotten how he did Sid. It had been so long. I've seen so much rumoration around Sid's voice. Some people saying that they don't even think it's the same voice actor. No one's been able to give me any proof of any of the claims.
Well, yeah, he sounded a little under the weather, and if a patch needs to happen, you got to record when you're requested. But it could just be that. When was the last time he talked? Like Heaven's Ward?
Yes, but also you could go listen to your own.
You could,
voice.
but not everybody does. I'm not
as a refresher.
There's some, not calling anybody unprofessional, but it happens. It happens in audiobooks in particular. It happens a lot in audiobooks. If you're listening to a big long series, someone will kind of forget the Game of Thrones. There's an old man, I don't know his name. He has a really cool voice, but he would like change Arya every time he did her in a different book, and it was.
Oh, you're talking about the audiobooks?
Yeah. And he'd go kind of, and like eventually she was kind of like a little like Swedish girl or something, and it was kind of weird.
Okay, multiple people are confirming this specific factoid, but no one, at least so far, can remember where it came from.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was really the standout moment was just Emmerich's processing. He was a little overblown. It was definitely a home mic. And that kind of showed exactly.
That's going on with a lot of people, but it still sounded like Emmerich. Sid didn't sound like Sid.
No, Sid didn't sound like Sid.
Straight up. Like Alphino sounds like Alphino in Heaven's Ward. Weirdly.
He's just stoked to be back, He's just happy to be here. I would be too.
Voice, it's strange. The voice acting is strange, but everyone sounds like themselves, just like oddly directed versions of themselves, except Sid, who sounds like a completely different person.
Well, and also, like, I think Alphino's a theater actor too, so like all his outlets during COVID time would have kind of dried up. So you get an order in the mail for some voiceover, you're gonna be freaking stoked. You're gonna be excited as hell to do that part.
How do you know he wasn't doing plays via Zoom? You don't know, dude.
You
don't know.
Things might have gotten. I don't know. I'm not in the UK. I wasn't sure. I know we were all singing songs. Like Will Ferrell led everybody in singing a song on Twitter. That was weird.
If you're thinking about all the celebrities singing Imagine, it was like literally the low point of cringe for everything that happened during the pandemic.
It was rough because like they had their pools in the background and their giant houses, and I was in my little apartment, so it was kind of like,
connect with me.
Yeah. It was a little like, I'm not sure we relate on this level.
No, I don't think so. John Krasinski did a good job, just sitting at his desk.
Sure.
With his children's hand scrawled sign behind him. That was good. That was good work. That was good work. Rachel, thank you for the super chat. First one of the day. Said a dictator walks into a bar and orders everyone around.
Nice. Nice.
I see what you did there. Kevin, thank you for this.
I was just joining in.
Kevin, thank you for re-upping your membership. Chris, welcome to the Gearbox. Thanks for becoming a member. Actually, no, re-upping your membership. I see that, Blue. I see it. Milk and Cookies, also becoming a member. Gregor Comics saying, do a dual live stream?
Yep.
Both at the same time?
Dual live stream.
Why would we split our views like that?
Well,
no.
I mean, that's not a thing anymore. It used to be, like when streaming first got started, there was a lot of people in chats. This was like 2014 would be like, hey, can you not stream now? So-and-so's streaming. Eventually, we all learned that, someone will always be streaming at the same time you're streaming. So,
oh my God, yes.
That fell
Dude, do you
apart.
remember
Luckily.
when we were doing StarCraft content and people were like, this StarCraft thing is happening. Don't do your podcast now. And we were like, listen to it later?
Yeah, recordings and stuff. It was a different time. I'm happy that streaming has become more smooth, expected. VOD channels, whatnot.
Relaxed?
Uniform.
Chill.
Yes.
Drummer wants to wish Savage Raiders a happy Savage Day.
Oh, that's right. 1 week, great. Yeah, congrats on your content for tonight. You'll have a lovely evening of that.
Yeah, good luck. Cian Cross said, tomorrow's my birthday. Have fun. Unfortunately, I got to go.
Well, have a happy birthday.
Happy birthday in advance, because we don't have plans to be live tomorrow. So
No.
Happy birthday now.
Enjoy the birthday video, because there'll be a video tomorrow.
There will be a video tomorrow. The fully edited version of the Wall of Waifus.
Yes.
Beatrix, welcome to the Gearbox. Thanks for becoming a member. 7 Hat Guy said, finally completed my 8-year project and got my last Realm Reborn relic recently. Part of the VOD squad today. Enjoy the rest of the patch. Holy crap, congrats. That's a lot of work.
That's a big project.
That is. Daycoff super chatted, bought a new toilet brush this weekend. Long story short, I'm switching back to toilet paper.
Gross.
Will Jackson supered, brother, suffer not the wasp to live. I don't, not if they're in my house.
No, it also, they stab their babies and then the babies give birth and eat the thing from the inside. Like, it's.
Don't you mean that you stab their lover and then the babies give birth from the inside?
No, well, they'll find like a caterpillar and stab their babies into it, like wasps.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Like I'm kind to spiders. I work hard for spiders. I really try with house centipedes, but it really is a little much. But wasps can die in a fire.
I also try really hard with spiders unless they're wolf spiders because they jump and I usually just kind of have a panic reaction.
Sure.
Yeah, but I try. I hate them. They scare the shit out of me, but I try because I know they're good. We got a lot of bugs that I don't want in the house, so I respect the spider, but they scare me.
Yeah.
El Grand, have we watched the Welcome Back Soken video on stream? If you're talking about the FanFest video, yes.
Allow me
yes,
to.
we have. We had an entire stream basically dedicated to it.
Yeah, I'll dig that up for you here. Get you a link.
Eric said, is this the stream we finally find out if any of the Scions poop in a box? I think it might be, Eric.
They're saving that. They want to really build the lore. It's a complicated. You still got to figure out where the box came from, the etherical box, the self-cleaning box. It's a whole thing. They really don't get into it until Endwalker.
So my last retail job was working at a pet store. And the owner was always very happy if I managed to move a self-cleaning box that day because the margin was really good on them.
Oh. So
that's all I think of when you mention self-cleaning boxes.
We shouldn't buy them because they're overpriced?
It depends on the store you shop at. Margins are different from outlet to outlet.
Interesting.
Yeah. Hector, thanks for the 5 months. Glad to have met you guys and for bringing such a good vibe to the 14 community. Can't wait for you to reach Endwalker. My Epcot Tamales challenge stands.
Very good.
I was at Epcot 2 days ago.
Oh yeah, how was it?
It was great.
Nice.
It was a good time.
Nice.
It was a good time. It was a lot of fun. I had some what I thought was good food until we left and then found ourselves surrounded by a bunch of food trucks outside of the park. And then I realized that the food we had gotten from the stand had been sitting under the heat lamp for far too long because the food truck food was way better. Holy shit.
Shame.
Also, I met a Gearbox member. I met Riffelt over the weekend.
Oh, nice.
Epcot.
At Norway? You met up in Norway?
Yeah. Stopped by
Nice.
Norway and say hi to them. Yeah,
Very cool.
Yeah, good dude. Very kind. Cool meeting. Yeah. And while I was there, I was like, yeah, let's jump on Frozen. And it's the first time I've made it off the Frozen ride without getting wet.
Congrats.
So it was a really good day at Epcot. It was a really good day. You're not supposed to get wet on that ride, but I got totally soaked the first time I went on it.
Sometimes.
Aaron is celebrating 1 year of membership. In their words, holy moly! And then wishing us a happy 5-4.
Thank you.
Which Maury, thank you for the super said. Going to be driving home from an extra day of work soon, but I'll have entertainment to listen to for the drive now. Looking forward to it. Enjoy the ride, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.
Which Maury, safe travels. Our mod themselves, Kara, celebrating 8 months, saying, here is my customary thanks for making me a mod and thanks for creating fun content. Snipe for the snipe gods, praise be the trolley.
Trolley for the trolley throat.
Blood for the blood god?
Yep, exactly.
John, thanks for the 3 months that I've been a member far longer. Does it only count consecutive months? I believe so.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes it also farts off. You know, YouTube streaming, it's new. It's new.
Sometimes
it's a new feature.
it's weird.
Yeah.
I think it resets you if you miss a month or something of that nature.
Something like that.
I've gone looking and I can't find a straight answer.
Yeah.
You'll have to ask YouTube. Kotar said, oh, so that's how I do this thing. Got it.
Oh, congrats on doing it. Congrats on the thing. You did it.
Ether said 5 months and I finally found out where the button is for these messages. Have fun in Boja.
Nice. Yep. Cancel everything. It's Boja. It's Boja time.
Cancel it. Shut it down. Shut it down. We're going to Boja. Alexis supered and said, damn, didn't think you guys would MSQ this early. This is what time our Tuesday streams are every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Welcome. Kanara super chatted, face reveal at 100 subs. Wait, what?
I mean, we really messed up, you know? Because
you're talking about...
Yeah.
Oh, you mean we should have like started as a VTuber or some shit?
Yeah, because we came from podcasting, so not only do we use our real faces, we use our real names like weirdos, and you know, we don't really have anywhere to go.
Yeah, I'd have to go back to 2010 when I started podcasting, come up with a handle, stick to that handle, never show my face, make sure my handle couldn't be traced to my Facebook or my Twitter or anything else that's online, even my MySpace. I don't even know how to find my MySpace anymore. But yeah, we screwed up, Kyle. We
could have been like Quinn Terrorborn.
If I had a time machine, I definitely wouldn't use it to fix some of the great historical atrocities. I would go back and hide my face and name from the internet.
Yes, you can always delete your Twitter.
I'm waiting for Twitter to do it for me. That's how I expect I leave that site. I expect that site to leave us. Jan, thank you for the 7 months. Said, yay, 14 divided by 2. Raising hand, GG, Kappa.
Oh, 7 months. I was a 7 member for 7 months. So, 14 divided by 2.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it now. I was reading into the emotes.
But technically, it's 13 plus 1. So, it's to be 6 plus 1. Or if you half it, 6.5 plus 0.5.
6.5 out of 10.
Yeah, Minfilia math,
You're happy for more MSQ, Malmuki. Rack super chatted. You guys continue to be the only streamers that my anxiety lets me watch live. Your vibe is just that wholesome and fun. Have fun today.
Awesome. That's great.
Happy we're calming.
Yeah.
Happy we're even me all the time. There's not times where I make it a little sweaty. You're like, man, Garrett really doesn't like Nanamo. I don't think he's gonna be able to handle the heat.
You'll always have me.
Sure. Yes.
At least
yes.
I get stuck on things, so it evens out.
Stephanie super chatted. Just remember, you must protect the most precious Catboy at all costs.
Always and forever.
That's the plan. Although I think Graha is more than capable of protecting himself.
I mean, I like where it went. I don't know if Graha has plot armor, but it would feel like a lot. I wouldn't say Graha has plot armor, but it would be a lot of wasted effort. So I don't think we have to protect Catboy. I think he's safe. He went through a whole time warp. He has another body, crystal on another planet. It's messy. Killing him would be like, well, what? I just cooked that. Like someone just throwing the cake on the ground. Happy birthday to the ground.
I eat cake. That's what I do. That's what I do with cake. Liminal Space. Thank you for the boop.
Boop received.
Boop approved. Rosalind, hey, good to see you. Thanks for the super. Said GG VTuber arc when? Join us.
I mean, it's interesting. Like, it's tantalizing, you know? You get to, well, I guess you'd have to emote, right? Because if you're doing the face capture thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Though how much you need to emote, I don't know.
Yeah, well, if you have like eye trackers, but some of them I think are done after the fact, like particularly the produced ones.
I know all I know is I need the hottest jiggle physics. That's what I need.
Oh no, see, I would go I would go complete. I do I do like YouTube Kids content, so I could, be a little avatar and I could suck at games. So I wouldn't have to be good at anything. I wouldn't have to understand anything. All I got to do is play Roblox all day. I'd go that route if I was to VTube.
All right. I can see that.
Yeah, wholesome little critter.
I mean, you could like jiggle physics your nose or ears.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
you could find a reason, Kyle.
You could. I don't know. I'm thinking of Squidward with like a jiggly nose, and it's just kind of disturbing. So I think you should keep it kind of under control there.
I mean, sure.
A little bit of ear bounce on like an elf would be kind of neat, and like doing an elf, and you got a little bit
hair jiggle physics. Okay.
Sure,
I mean, you get the tress effects from whatever Tomb Raider that was.
Yeah, it was so wonderful. It works so well.
Roz is reminding us that male booba physics are also a thing.
Male, like pecs, like vibrating pecs.
Sure.
I mean, it'd be hypnotizing.
Vibrating,
yeah.
I don't know about that because now I'm imagining vibrations where it's like kind of very fast and there's a lot of motion blur.
I don't think that's how. Well, yeah. But he's like Terry Crews flexes. Like he actually like you could.
Oh yeah.
As you go downstairs, you would like bounce, but.
Saw Terry Crews at Epcot.
What?
He's part of the Guardians, right?
Oh, okay. You like actually saw Terry Crews.
Now I'm understanding how that could be misunderstood.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Terry Crews,
I did not see Terry Crews at Epcot. I would have been very excited about that because I am quite the Terry Crews fan.
Nice.
No, he's part of the Epcot experience for the Guardians Cosmic Rewind ride.
Is he in Guardians? Have I forgotten about him?
If he is, I'm unaware of it, but he's in it now on the ride.
Okay. Neat. Okay. Sounds like Disney's doing Universal better than Universal does Universal.
I haven't been to Universal in quite some time. We went a lot, like 8 or so years ago, because we had a hookup. So we got to go for free. But our lovely friend, we'll just call them Jay, no longer works at Universal.
Sure.
So we no longer have that hookup. I don't know why I'm redacting their name. They don't work there anymore. I don't think they can get in any trouble. But yeah.
It's their VTuber name. We're just keeping the
Also, it was all above water. They get comp passes, and they're like, "Hey, you want some comp passes?" And we were like, "Yes." Oh man, I could go for some butterbeer. That shit is so tasty.
Oh, that's so sugary.
It is extremely sugary, yeah. But there's nothing quite like it. It's pretty similar to the cream soda, but you don't get like the floaty sugar bits on the top.
That's such a weird experience though, because.
That's all I can really think of. It's been a long time since I've gone.
If anything, Harry Potter Land is the closest thing to an MMO zone. Like, that came out in the newest expansion, and everything else is like, vanilla and kind of weird graphics.
Well, I think there's better analogies in Disney. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge feels very much the same way. Like especially if you go to the Florida one, you go to like Hollywood Studios where it's all pretty like on face value, kind of corny Hollywood sets, and then you go to Galaxy's Edge and it looks like you're in Star Wars. It very much feels like going from like a new expansion zone back to vanilla when you leave. That's
the magic of the movies. Like, you couldn't hold it up because you were making fake sets of the thing you computerized, and there were no sets to show anymore. So
fair.
I think
another honestly might be a better example, and I feel this world doesn't get enough credit. The Cars Land at California Adventure is super impressive, and it makes the rest of California Adventure look as lame as it is. Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
broke their own rules.
California Adventures is pretty fun. It has a lot of rides I really enjoy, but in terms of theming, I think it's like for me the lowest of the. If I were to do a Disney tier, California Adventure would be at the bottom.
Well, they broke their own rules, right? The whole like idea of Disney was that the walls were high enough and you could escape the city. And California Adventure was like, embrace Anaheim. And I don't want to see Anaheim. Anaheim kind of sucks.
Anaheim's just a bunch of condos and cheap hotels.
Yeah, and a bunch of like convention centers. Like there's nothing really to look at. So the whole magic of being inside of it lost. But I also think, Harry Potter Land kind of showed off the immersion. And then you get your lightsaber. Does Star Wars do like now you have the Force and you can wave it at stores kind of thing, like the wands in Harry Potter?
No, I think that's a part of the hotel that they're shutting down, but it's not in the park itself.
Yeah, the hotel. Yeah. That was I watched some like what the missions were inside the hotel and like how you'd like have secret passages and stuff and your rebel.
Jane and I are eyeballing it right now. We're like, if we get a whiff of like any discount at all, we might spring for it.
Yeah, like before it ends, they're gonna try to fill it up. Kind of thing.
I'm assuming they're probably not going to discount it because if anything's going to drive attendance, it's going to be this, the fact that the hotel is shutting down. But
yeah,
we're keeping our eyes peeled to see if because we are pass holders. So like maybe they'll do another pass holder discount. Maybe it'll actually be a decent discount. And like last time, I think it was only like 10% off, which granted is so horrendously expensive. That is a discount, but it's so much money. But also, I love the history of defunct Disney attractions, and to actually get to go on one I know is about to become defunct would be pretty cool.
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah. Like having a limited run something.
Star Wars.
Limited run experience.
Yeah, I don't know.
You do the shuttle bay down and you exit right into like Star Wars land. It's pretty cool. But the greed, the prohibitive expensive side of it was definitely kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
They missed the mark. I'm of two minds. I am 50% disgusted by how much it costs and 50% bummed that it bombs so hard because like pushing this kind of experience is something I'd like to see more theme parks do. But I think because this bombed, I think it's going to stifle anyone else even trying something remotely close to this.
Well, what if it was more like your minivans you make fun of, right? Like every time one goes by and you're in your nice car, you go, "Woo! Thank you for buying that. Now they make this for me." Like maybe they should have gone with that. Like they have these ridiculously expensive things you'll never go to, but other prices are kept low because the guy over there behind the glass you can never eat in. They're paying for your way.
Well, they just didn't do. It just wasn't successful enough at the end of the day, right? Like they wouldn't close it if it was raking in money hand and fist. But yeah, I have a split on that one. Anyways, where do we leave off here? Clean super chatted. Every time a new streamer asks, maybe we can cure the tempering, I want to ask, and you believe. Wait, hold on. Why is this zoomed in? And you believe that pigs can fly, but that would be a spoiler.
That's true. They put a lot of work into making sure those pigs flew.
That's a pretty cute spoiler without knowing it's a spoiler. I think it's kind of adorable.
Yeah.
Yukihime, thank you for the gifted memberships just a few minutes ago. Drasoni super chatted. Yay! Tuesday stream, but new season of Barbecue Showdown is on Netflix. Not sure if I want to stick around and watch you two awesome dudes or get hungry watching masters do their thing with barbecue. I've never heard of the show.
Barbecue Showdown.
But it sounds delicious.
Netflix season 2. All right.
We watched almost 4 straight hours of Succession last night because that's all we had left, and the finale had just aired the night before, and I didn't want to get spoiled. So I was like, Katie, what do you want to do tonight? And she's like, kind of want to watch Succession. I was like, do you want to watch the rest of it? She's like, how much do we have? And yeah, that's what we did. It was wonderful.
Interesting.
Good. I can add that to my list of shows that basically ended perfectly, in my opinion.
Oh, good. Congrats on that.
Yeah. I think it really had a satisfying ending.
I've never really watched cooking shows. I've watched like a lot of hoarders, but I was gonna get mad that they're homeowners, so I leave after I can't do 2 episodes of hoarders in a row. Like it's too much. But I enjoy junk food TV.
As a Game of Thrones fan, must be nice. I was a Game of Thrones fan as well, so I get it. What are other shows I thought ended perfectly? Breaking Bad, Justified, which is a show that is getting a revival season that I'm very excited about. Really like the way that ended. I'll come back to me on that one. Star Johnson, jammed a super chat. Thank you. Said,
you.
hey guys, looking forward to my first chill day since patch release. Spent the week helping people get clears in the new extreme. Just give me content I can no brain.
Nice.
Hell yes.
Streams are extreme, I've heard.
Look at you doing duties, doing your duty and helping folks clear extremes. I lost Kyle.
Oh, no, I'm here. Did you lose me?
No, I literally couldn't see you.
Oh.
Discord got weird
Welcome
on
back.
my end. Mantium said, busy doing birthday things. Enjoy your time walking towards Endwalker and onwards. Oh, I've never seen that emoticon.
Yeah,
That's
walking
fantastic.
emoji. Nice. With speed walking. Well, happy birthday to you.
Yes, and yes, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Multiple birthdays in the house today. And Freya, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the Gearbox. Enjoy your emotes and members only Discord channels.
Well, it was lovely dancing with you all on top of Alexander here.
Let me get my mount that Kyle needs to get, and we'll be off.
Let me switch back. I was leveling my sage a bit, working on my sage there. Having a good time. Really, what am I? Oh yeah, that's right. I was doing the golden
The
spike.
what now?
I had a really good time on Sage. I was sent a 4-minute guide video, which was so nice. Oh my god, 4-minute guide! Like they actually did it in 4 minutes. It was great.
Wrap your head around it.
Yeah.
Here's the basics.
Yeah. It was a really, really good guide posted in the guide channel for me there.
We're going left, I believe.
Aren't we?
We're heading back to Idleshire for a striking opportunity. No,
The Admiral's Resolve.
Nope, that's something else.
Oh,
That's something else. Ignore me.
Past the weird bomb face thing, where the gobbies have set up, shop.
Oh, we're not in a party. I can't.
Oh yeah, that would aid in the.
I
execution.
invited you like 2 seconds after you started the timer for the
Oh
countdown.
right, well I have the stream all the
Yes,
stream
yes,
all
yes,
cleared and
yes.
stuff.
I know. Yeah.
Where were we? We had gone through Matoya's magical cave of magic.
All I remember is the Y'shtola pillow now, and
Yep.
the rest of that dungeon has been ejected from my mind because we saw the
horrifying.
Y'shtola pillow.
I mean, it's horrifying, but also like my grandma totally made me weird crap like that. Like, and I loved it. It's. My parents were always kind of like there's some weird crap they've made, and they like try to preface me on like the weird stuff my grandma would make, but it was awesome. I love when my grandma made me stuff. They make me coasters all the time with like big F's on them because my last name, and I love that stuff. I still got it in a big box, in my memory box. It's an adorable pillow. It is freaky though. It's nightmarish. It wasn't a waifu pillow. No, it was like a face. It was really. It's disturbing in a loving way.
It was a head. It was a square head.
Yeah.
That was the vague shape of Y'shtola's head.
We also got a really cool comic over the weekend in our Discord, if you saw that, Garrett.
It is now. Wait, another one?
The one with the pillow, us discovering the pillow.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I did see that. I saw it while in line for a ride. It's freaking wonderful. They have sent in a lot of art, and everything they do is freaking incredible. As a matter of fact, I need to talk to you about something art related in that direction.
Cool.
Off stream. Oh God, there's a spider on my desk. Jesus. Oh, and okay. All right. I don't know where it went. I may scream later, everybody.
Spider disappearance.
I mean, so many. I know spiders aren't bugs, but you know what I mean. A lot of bugs in the house tonight. And bug is a general term, right? An insect, I think, is what I was thinking
would
of.
not personally. I would not. Well, actually, you on a spider.
We're on the internet, Kyle. We get well actually with any
Like,
statement
you
we
just ignore
say,
those.
so.
You ignore those ones. Like,
I do my best, but also sometimes it enters my head.
those are what I call. Those are what I call hobby ideas. Those are hobby ideas.
Hobby ideas.
Yeah. You've taken a factoid and you've made it your hobby to inform people when they're wrong. So they're entertaining themselves. It's not really for you. It's for their execution.
Oh,
like
that's their
Aragorn
enthusiasm. You don't have to be enthusiastic.
Exactly. You don't have to participate. Like you don't have to be like, whoa, Aragorn broke his toe every time. That's not your job.
Oh,
They
gotcha.
say that for their own joy and for their own sense of sharing and discovery.
Oh no, you're making me feel terrible about how I watch movies I've seen before.
But that's for you, right? You're just sharing that enthusiasm. It's like going to Rocky Horror Picture Show, right? Like, imagine you've never seen Rocky Horror and you show up at a live showing of Rocky Horror. It would be freaky. It'd be overwhelming.
Probably not the best way to experience a movie for the first time.
No, it'd be staggering. You'd be concerned. You'd be wowed. Yeah.
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 As opposed to always go see horror movies the first possible showing, because horror movies, when they're new with a horror audience, are so much fun. There's so much cheering for extreme violence and death.
You have to be able to get, you have to, yeah. Well, the horror movies, that's already got kind of like a barrier to, like, you know, pass through. You know, you got to be able to have fun in the violence.
You would think, but we went and saw the new Evil Dead, and it was like a bunch of old folks, and nobody was getting into it. And yeah, because we saw it the day it came out, so I figured it'd be a good crowd, and it was super quiet. Like nobody was getting into it, and I was like, oh, what a shame. I love loud horror audience experiences. But
yeah, and LLG's got a fact about spiders. I knew this one because as a kid it amused me because it works just like boners. So spiders move on a series of boners. That's how they get around.
is that a real thing?
Yeah, that's a real thing. That's how spiders work.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah. That's literally how spiders do it. That's why you shouldn't kill spiders. They're just having a good time. The faster they go, the better time they're having.
Since I'm so sorry. Thank you to you has to follow Kyle's thoughts there, but thank you for the 5
See, that
memberships.
sharing that fact was my hobby.
KLG Chaos, thank you for dinner super chat. Wishing us both a great Memorial Day. Said I'm yet another birthday tomorrow, and my friends got me some Woodford Reserve and Grand Marnier to start my cocktail bar. Have fun, and I'll be watching while doing some grinding. Ooh, Woodford Reserve is good shit.
Woodford? Oh,
Woodford Reserve. It is a bourbon. It is tasty. It makes a good old fashioned.
Oh, I see.
I always forget what Grand Marnier is, which I guess informs you that I don't have it. It's like a curacao, right? Orange liqueur. Oh, it's made with cognac and orange bitters. Okay, so it's not a curacao, but it's in the family. Okay, gotcha. We have 2 different types of curacao, and I feel like that usually covers us on the orange front. So that might be why we don't have Grand Marnier. I'm not sure I've ever had it. I bet it's sweet. But happy birthday and enjoy your gifts. Ritolia, thank you for the 20 memberships. Damn, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Generous. And Dino is thanking you, Kyle, for more cursed knowledge.
You're welcome. The more you know, but it's cursed.
It was by design.
Yeah.
New quote for Zaku's meme, said D. Oh, yes, you could do that. It is a meme generator now. If anyone has the meme generator link, let it rip.
Yeah.
Let it rip. In the meantime, we're going to let 5.4 rip.
Yes. Graha here is geeking out at the opportunity to perhaps meet Commander Hex and the Azure Dragoon himself.
You did it again. We're off to an on-brand start.
Alizé, brilliant minds, rape your wits. And that was basically all talking about Matoya. Engaging Alphino with his pickled herring.
First clip of the day for me. Well then, my friends, let us return to Limsalo Minsa and deliver the good news to the Admiral. A word to the officer in Bulwark Hall should be sufficient to secure us an audience. Oh, that was a much ado about nothing.
Well, I mean, it is a new quest, right? So we completed the quest. So we stopped for the night there.
We probably should have grabbed that one quest.
No, but then we'd be like half into a quest and be like, where are we? What are we doing? I found the refresher. Thank you, Alphino, for the lovely refresher.
Oh, okay. All right, fine. You found it refreshing.
Yes, I found it quite refreshing.
Oh, we don't need a port anywhere. We can just run to the east.
Always east.
Always.
I saw on Twitter, apparently Diablo 4 is reviewing well today.
The reviews are dropping today, and they are reviewing well. Yes. Yeah. I'm happy for our buddy AZ Jackson.
Yeah, no, I'm happy for the team seeing those. Old.
I will be playing it. I don't know how much I'll be streaming it.
I got people.
Where are you?
I'm just talking. There's a little troop out here. We got 3.
Oh.
They're all just excited to talk to the Admiral.
Gotcha.
All right, I assume it's gonna cutscene when we get inside, but I assume we'll just
Yeah.
like walk up and you know.
Tidings for the Admiral, you say? She is presently receiving guests, but for the Scions, I know she will make an exception. Follow me.
Can do.
Traveling via cutscene, Kyle. Is it a voice cutscene? Oh, the fish wizard!
The fish wizard in the flesh! The very same fish wizard!
Dude, this is like our patch.
You called me crazy, but here he is.
This is our patch. All the random bullshit we get hung up on is in this patch.
It's all here! Oh, no, it's a reedy. It's a reedy.
Oh, it is a reedy.
Yeah.
Shit. Ah. My friends, what brings you here this day?
Then he says it all.
Is this true? By the Navigator, a cure for tempering. As often as I have been in awe of you, Scions, I would not have thought it possible.
Particularly Alizé for some reason. We're in particular awe of Alizé in this moment.
It's a shot, reverse shot, and we're leading up for Alizé's response.
Yes, it is, Admiral. We have done it. Here in Limsa, and a production of more familiars has already begun.
Production of what look like living flying pigs is a strange thing.
Sure.
You have my thanks, truly. This will do much to advance the cause of peace, yet I fear it will take more to close the rift twixt man and beast man. As my eyelash clips through my cheek awkwardly. Is that happening for you?
What? No, my eyelashes are okay. Are you
It
broken?
isn't happening for you. I'm getting eyelash clipping at the bottom right and bottom left of her eyelashes.
Oh, well, that's
You're
'cause
not getting it though.
That's because you're a Grand Admiral. You get the special version.
I wonder what's causing that. I wonder what's causing that.
You're home. You
I
unlocked
wonder if
the
it's a
special
height.
button.
No, it can't be. Anyway, bah, even to speak thus divides us. Welcome as it is, a cure will not guarantee reconciliation between our peoples. For those summoning and the tempered may serve to fuel the conflict, they are but symptoms of it.
Renaissance fair, nice.
Yeah, we're getting into it.
Gonna play some
Sometimes
Gwen.
we're gonna get demonetized for whatever this track is.
Probably.
If we are to resolve the primal problem once and for all, we must address the cause. We must strive for mutual understanding and find a way to leave our bloody past behind. 'Twas I who moved the Alliance renew its push for peace. Since our ancestors came to these shores some 7 centuries past, we Lominsons have been at odds with those who share our island home. Save for a brief moment of cooperation with the kobolds, our history has been one of nigh constant territorial squabbling. Meanwhile, our struggle with the Sahagin for control over the seas has only grown fiercer, a matter made worse by the thrice-damned calamity driving them to seek new spawning grounds, and the fact that I shot this man multiple times.
Not the same man, but same hat.
With survival at stake, each had no choice but to fight, and so I diminished peace as impossible. Dismissed, not diminished. Impossible is a word coined by the weak. I proclaimed to all who'd listen, and then gave up. You and yours put me to shame. Since you led us to victory against the Black Wolf, you have achieved the impossible again and again and again. And I thought it high time that I followed suit, hence my proposal to the Alliance Council. But no sooner did I reach out to our neighbors in Vilbrand than my own people sought to thwart me. You speak of the pirates who failed to attend the meeting. Aye. Acting through a friendly faction among the kobolds, we had intended to seek an audience with a prominent patriarch. But the bloody executioners would not hear of it, and their absence sent a message to the rest. Though they are but one of the 3 pirate powers, they are the greatest, and any attempt at peace would founder without them. Founder? I'm unfamiliar with the term. I am given to understand that their leader, Captain Hilfer, has been beridden for some while an ailment of the lung. Why can I not read this sentence style?
Bedridden. But yes, he's got ailment of the lungs.
Correct. In his absence, his right hand leads, a man named Sicard, but recently risen to prominence among their ranks. Save for his disdain for authority, little is known about him, of which little is known. We have invited him to speak with us more than once, but he will not come. I have tasked the Yellow Jackets and the Rogues with uncovering his motives, but they have learned naught of any value. Do I get to go hang out with the Rogues after this? I loved that quest.
Leave it to us, or she's gonna tell us. I'm gonna go top.
I'm going top.
Rather than be told what to do.
Blow her a kiss is not an option.
Ah, shame. We have a nose for the truth. Whatever this Sicard wants, we'll find out.
I like how you say it like he's a sick card.
Sicard? Sicard?
Truly, I would be much obliged. I shall look forward to hearing what you learn then. Good luck. That cutscene, had we wanted to voice act this, written all over it.
Sure. Gotta keep moving.
Bet if it was Nanamo, it'd be voice acted.
I will follow your lead. Ah, okay, so Graha's out of his element. The Admiral's right. The cause for conflict needs to be addressed. We'll do what we can to ease the way, but ultimately it falls to Lominzans to make peace with their neighbors. It'd be really weird if we, I don't know. I just assumed everything was Garlemoldy here on out, but I guess having a war at home would be something you could do.
We're gonna go fight pirates, which was not on my bingo card.
No, it wasn't. So I'm assuming we're gonna move through this pretty fast, but I guess they could be setting up like everyone's in peril. We must rejoin all the nations together. I figured with what I'm doing with Sage, that's gonna be more like we gotta get Charlayan involved, because Charlayan's all like, no, we're just a school. We never help with anything. We only teach people how to do things. And that's Endwalker. But well, we could get nuts. Alpha, no.
By way of a first step, I suggest we split up and make inquiries around town. Someone must know this Sicard. If you could approach the pirates, Tuna, the rest of us will seek out merchants and adventurers. You too, Val. Sorry, I forgot about you. Don't know how. You're so freaking tall.
Where
are we heading for?
We gotta
Speak
go.
With the leader. Oh boy.
Looks like up. Via elevator.
Can we use the lift attendant? I always forget. I'm gonna. Oh, that's Drowning Wench is up, right?
I think there is a down. I don't know. You're the one who's home.
I know it's the only option besides airship landing. So I think we're good. Okay. Yep. I'm running south.
Okay. Oh, back to our old haunt, the Gabu haunt.
Or the Gabu haunt?
Gabu.
No, the Gabu haunt was back there. That was the AF castle.
Oh, Gabu. Got to pronounce it correctly now. Now that we know.
No.
Gabu.
It's Gabu. It's Gabu.
Welcome to the missing member. Is
Why
that
do I
really the name
remember
of this
you?
place? It's really called the missing
Why do
member.
I remember you? Did I talk to you as a rogue or something? I remember.
Oh yeah, we were here doing a thing. Maybe it was a holiday event.
Was that the lead-in for?
I think we had to like convince everybody to like put their charms in the box for the.
Also, where's Roswin on the wall of waifus?
Heaven's Turn. Yeah, the Heaven's Turn.
Because shorts plus thigh highs.
Well, we didn't have the lady from the pirate adventure either. So
That's a good point.
There's always room to add more.
Gotcha. Hey, you want to know about Sicard? As a wily bugger is what he is. Found some clever way to make coin, they say, and traded it for Moonskate's place in Old Hilferside.
Those are words, sure.
There was a time we graced the executioners for our pick of the Empire's fleet, but the Garleans are gone, and them days with them. Owing to which, we've all had to look for other ways to make ends meet. With that jumped up build rats sicker landing the juiciest, whatever may be. Not that we sirens are struggling, mind. We do well enough guarding fishing boats from the fishbacks and other beasties. Get the first pick of the produce for trouble. See? Quality stuff at a bargain price. That's the first thing that looked like a sentence in this. Then we pass to our sisters as can't sail on account of getting old or wounded or with child, and they cook it up and sell them for a pretty profit. Simple. Oh, I miss the old ways, don't get me wrong. But when I see the girls with their little ones, I think to myself, a life of peace and quiet ain't all bad.
Yar,
Wow.
indeed.
Yar.
So yar we
Steve.
all.
Yar. So yar we all. What's the pose out here?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's going on with this?
I feel like
Okay.
Maybe this is like an event thing, because there's also like those weird in Ul'dah, there's like these weird cat girls that sometimes spawn by the fountain. I don't know what they're doing. They're squatting. They're kicking it.
I don't think they'd appreciate it if they heard you calling them weird cat girls.
Well, they are. They're cat calling. They're literally cats. They're cat people calling.
Just doubling down. Doubling down on the weird cat girls.
No, they are. They're like, and when you walk by, they're like, yoo-hoo, and like blow kisses at you. But they're not there all the time, so I don't know what their deal is. They come and go as they may. Where are you going? What'd you teleport to?
Marauders Guild or Culinarians Guild, honestly. They're both very close.
Thank you. I was just brought coffee and dino nuggies. Hell yeah. Got freaking dino nuggies.
To the yes.
Oh yeah, let's go with the pterodactyl first. Let's rock the pterodactyl. Here we go. All right, where am I going?
Man, I want some nuggies. Why, Marauders Guild or Culinarians Guild. Okay. Either works. They're both very close. Or hit M.
It's lunchtime for the kids, and I am the benefactor. Oh.
Carvalane says, curious about Sicard, are you? As am I, my friend, as am I. Sadly, I know nothing of the man, save that the bloody executioners experienced a marked improvement in their fortunes after his promotion. Quite how he achieved this is a matter of some debate. As you know, the thalassocracy permits us to attack only Garlean vessels. Yet, these have all but vanished from the seas since the Empire turned upon itself. In order to adapt, we Krakens have taken to trading with the East, but the executioners are less forward-looking. I cannot imagine they would willingly abandon the old ways. So how then are they lining their coffers? Whatever their secret, they are not like to share it with their rivals, but mayhap you will have more luck.
Thalassocracy is a naval monopoly, basically.
Oh, shit! That's a cool-ass word.
Yeah.
Put that in your D&D bank.
It is kind of like they just opened a pirate dictionary and was like, I got to use these all. Just checkbox them. Every last one before this is over. That's a cool word.
Daniel, thanks for the super. The cat girls that spawn at the Ul'dah Fountain, I think, are part of the Dragon Quest crossover events. Reference to the Puff Puff girls, I think.
Oh. The Puff Puff girls?
I don't know.
I know the Powerpuff Girls. I'm not familiar with the Puff Puff.
Where the hell is Alpha now? So he's here.
Where
is he?
Is he under us? Yes, he's under us. We must go down.
Oh.
To the bulldog.
Oh yeah, back by the admiral's room.
Yep. The pillar with a fountain thing. Actually, water does kind of run down the sides of that. That's pretty.
It's pretty. It's
Walking
a nice
in the
little
fountain,
suppies.
Drunk as a pirate.
I see everyone has returned. Now, who would like to go first? And the cutscene says, "Put me in, coach."
Gaboo.
So, just as their imperial prey began to disappear, Sicard turned the executioner's fortunes around with a mysterious new source of income.
Oh no. Whatever it is, it's nothing to scoff at. According to the tavern keeper I spoke to, the crew has been indulging themselves as never before, but no amount of drink seems to loosen their tongues as to how they are coming by their coin.
Who do we know that's really excited about all the money they now have access to?
Good call. Oh, good call, dude. Good call.
Well, Fandaniel's had like one spoken scene, so
that's fair. But I would have just assumed, new politics, whatever stuff, new stuff going on. But that's.
I mean, I could be wrong.
I know, but I like the connect. I like your connection because it says this is main story. Like we are on the through line here. We're not going off on politics and pirate economy.
For my part, I spoke with a reporter from the Harbor Herald. The publication has been investigating the secret of the executioner's good fortune and making little headway. Plainly, the executioners do not wish the nature of their business to be made public. And I think I may know why. In the course of making inquiries on Hawker's Alley, an interesting fact came to light. Just as the executioners began to enjoy better fortunes, the price of crystal went into sharp decline. A sudden fall in demand, I was told. Curious, I contacted Horry Boulder. Hey! Woo! Who has been watching the movements of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct.
Not the only movements he's watching.
Half-hearted woo. Were you eating chicken nuggets?
I was eating chicken nuggets, yes. I finished my pterodactyl. I'm now eyeing the stegosaurus.
Despite ever-worsening relationships between the beast tribes and the thalassocracy, neither Titan nor Leviathan have made an appearance of late, suggesting that the kobolds in Sahagan lack the means with which to summon them. Do you mean to say the executioners are divesting them of their crystals? All indications point to that conclusion, yes. Though we have no hard evidence as yet, we must investigate further.
Agreed. So how do we proceed?
Oh, I have an idea about that. In fact, I have already taken the liberty of making certain provisions. Smile at you creepily.
Yeah, no, I don't like this. I don't like this. I would not trust a farmer's breakfast from Alpha now. Doesn't even know what a farmer is. I would trust him with sausage and sauerkraut.
No, he does. He definitely. The land is definitely his favorite ride at Epcot.
Yeah, he likes the land.
Yep.
No, he likes the Canada thing. Like it's projected in all 3D emotions. I love standing.
Why would he like the Canada thing?
Because he likes standing. Look at him stand right now. Look how much he's loving it.
That's your argument?
It's AC'd,
There's multiple standing theater attractions at Epcot, Kyle.
He'd probably be more of a hipster and be like, I liked what was the energy one? I like the energy one, with Bill Nye and Ellen
wasn't it
DeGeneres.
just World of Energy?
Universe of Energy.
Universe of Energy. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I never got to go on that. I didn't go to Epcot until much later in life. Boom, 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 boom. Real Kami super chatted. It's called the Missing Member because it's an all-female pirate bar. Get it, Kyle? Get it?
Is that true?
You get this. You get this.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's witty.
Jelani super chatted. Dino Bite nuggets, usually left over, are dad fuel. Mm-hmm. I know this from experience.
Yep.
If it's true, I require proof. I require it. Link to the interview where it's confirmed.
Accepting search for Sicard.
During my inquiries, a disgruntled merchant informed me that a wholesaler of crystals had recently arrived in Limsa Lominsa, offering wares at prices far undercutting the competition. After asking around, I was able to gain an introduction and will shortly pose as a potential buyer in a bid to establish the crystal's provenance.
Of course you will.
The man is due to be at Ocean's Embrace in Lower Lanasia shortly. I suggest we make our way there at once.
Nod in unison.
And then walk as slow as possible away.
Well, It's what they do.
I'm going to Morabay Docks.
What do you prefer? Do you prefer a fade to black and everybody disappears, or do you like they walk off even if it's kind of slow?
If you end it by saying it once, you should run, not walk.
I don't think I've ever seen an NPC run out of a quest.
There's enough little touches in this game, I believe they can do it.
Yeah. They don't have the tech yet. The tech's not there, you know?
And since I've been asking for proof all day, if it can't be done, I require a cited reference to an interview where they said it can't be done.
We simply can't do it. We want to. Oh, it's the
Can't
bridge.
be done.
I mean, it is kind of fun, like, palling around the old zones.
Daniel wants you to know, as dinosaur becomes bird, bird becomes nugget.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's all cyclical.
John, thanks for the super set. I figured I had to get Kyle to watch Breaking Bad. Explain that Walter White is a wizard. Chemists are wizards, right?
I saw the clip when he throws the Pokeball, and I got really excited, so I watched the first episode, and I was like, oh, this isn't wizardry at all, so I left. But that was my own baggage I brought to it. I was really excited because I thought he was gonna sure, make meth, but also blow more stuff up.
There is a good amount of MacGyvering throughout the course of this series, but it's not the main attraction.
I will admit when I was wrong. Like, I'll admit Castlevania, I'm enjoying that. I accidentally started on the first episode of season 2 was my problem. And I was like,
oh, really?
This is crap.
Did you just find this out?
Yeah. So I started because Netflix recommended it to me, and it was like Castlevania back when it came out. And I was like, oh, cool, let me check it out. And it was in the throne room, and they're introducing like 20 vampires. And I was just like, this is really
dude,
lame.
No wonder.
Yeah.
I really, so, okay. Do you now understand why I was like losing my mind? Because that first episode, I love it. It's so small
Diablo.
scale.
Yeah. It's Diablo. Yeah,
it's
great.
small village problems, and I love it.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
No,
all right. So I'm not nuts.
Okay. The fights are like Avatar level. Like, they're really good, and I love when it's small Diablo questing. I think that season 2 introduced characters the writers are more interested in, and now they have like amazing voice actors, and the main cast is looking kind of bad in comparison. So it has its issues. Because I
haven't made it to season 2.
What's his name? Bill Nighy is walking around there, and I love that guy. I love him so much. And then you got Jason Isaacs.
He does a voice?
Yeah.
Shit, so it gets even better.
Yeah, and then Jason Isaacs shows up and stuff. Like, the cast gets really good, but the main voice actors are kind of like, oh, like you're surrounded by really good actors now. So we'll see where it goes. But I'm enjoying it.
I'm going to get back to it now if you're watching it. Anyway, Alphino says,
who?
That appears to be our merchant.
Oh.
Wish me luck. Wait, if he truly is in league with the bloody executioners, he will surely be wary of those allied with the Admiral. The Scions not least of all.
Oh, put on a disguise, Alphino.
Compared to yours and Tuna's, mine's is an unfamiliar face. Let me play the role of a buyer.
Graha's right. And even if you aren't recognized on sight, you look too genteel to be mixed with society's underbelly.
Genteel, but very well. I leave it to you, Graha.
With the tiny tie, yeah.
Don't you mean the giant tie?
Well, it looks like a giant tie.
I know it looks like a
At
giant
least we
tie.
got rid of the whole pants. Like, I hated those whole pants. Got business with me, catboy.
I would have gone surfer bro with that long hair, but okay.
Well, they're unscrupulous.
You're the crystal wholesaler?
I am. But you're no merchant. So what do you want crystals for? Just that fur.
He's bombing.
Don't look at us, you idiot. You'll give yourself away. Yeah. Oh, I see. You're a weaponsmith, am I right? I need crystals to make your staffs like that fine specimen you got there.
That's right. I am indeed a weaponsmith, and I use naught but the finest materials. I bid you show me your wares.
Well, we don't just invite anybody to our storehouses. It takes time to establish trust. You understand?
Look, I have a large and urgent commission. If the quality is satisfactory, I will not quibble over the price. Are you just doing if the Resident Evil 4 merchant was a pirate?
What are you buying? Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
There you go. All right. That's it now.
All right. It's plain that's no ordinary crystal adorning your staff. So I make an exception. Come with me. Nice. Nailed it. Well done.
So proud of himself.
I'm glad I'm crouching. Are you crouching?
I'm crouching.
Okay. All right. Being secretive.
In plain sight.
Yep.
It seems to be working. Let's follow them. Graha would be the worst undercover cop of all time.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, he's too
How do you do, my fellow criminals?
Exactly. He's too wholesome. He's the new kid. He's the, and then Harrison Ford grabs him and is like, "What are you doing? You can't go doing that like that."
What?
It's like, what was that movie? Hollywood Homicide. Yeah, Hollywood Homicide.
I've never heard of that movie.
It's with the handsome guy. What's his name? Not Jake Gyllenhaal, the other handsome guy. Forget his name, but he's handsome. Josh Hartnett.
Josh Hartnett?
Yeah.
I got nothing.
You don't find Josh
nothing.
Hartnett handsome?
I don't find that he's in many movies, and so I don't really remember what he looks like.
I figure he's probably, I don't know, made his bank and got out of there. Oh yeah, that's true. Yes, Starlight makes a good point. I should be acting shocked right now because I saw a mainstream movie and you didn't see it, and I should really play
Is it
this up.
mainstream? I've never heard of
released
it.
in theaters. It was
There's a lot of movies released in
has the
theater
Harrison
style.
Ford. There's stars in it.
Oh, I will not get drawn into a debate about something being in theaters, not necessarily meaning that it's relevant. Clicking on Alphano now. They went into that tunnel quietly now.
To the tunnel.
Can't read today. Can't do it.
Like the tunnel.
Suddenly we're back in like Heaven's Ward, Ilberd stuff.
I mean, it's a 0.4, right? Like this would definitely be the sloppy setup.
No, but like straight up like crystal boxes.
You won't find any finer, especially not for the price.
Indeed. I would expect to pay more than double for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap?
There's nothing unlawful about him, if that's your worry. They're from Gromoro, if you take my meaning.
Nailed it.
Stuff's as pure as it gets. You won't be disappointed. So, how much do you want? You're not a cop, are you? You move like a cop. You move like a scion.
Ogamoro. Taken from the kobolds, just as we suspected. That's enough. Shut your gobs and turn around. Slowly. I may adjust this voice. Yeah, we'll go with it.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I'm Sickard, acting captain of the Bloody Executioners. I'm definitely a good guy, as you can tell by this perma smirk.
I mean, I'm making massive assumptions too about their longevity based on their model, right? You are a character model. Like, this is nothing custom about you, sir.
Animating his face.
Yep, nothing custom about you, sir. You are not long for this world.
No need to introduce yourselves. We know who you are. Scions. And we know you've been chatting to the Admiral. Got eyes and ears everywhere, see? Comes with being the only true pilot crew left in Limsa.
Yar.
Yar.
So yar we all.
Oh my god, they kind of animated his brow.
Mm-hmm.
So we've established you ain't here to buy crystals. The question is, what are you here for? You are bold to reveal yourself to us without knowing our objective, but that would explain your swift rise to power. You've spoken plain, and so I shall return the favor. We came here to learn why the bloody executioners oppose the Admiral's will. And we have our answer. Should Limsa Lumensa make peace with the Kobolds, you would lose the source of your newfound wealth. That's right. Just to remind you, though, we ain't breaking any rules here. The laws forbid us from attacking any vessel not flying the Imperial flag, but it don't say nothing about beastmen. Only reason we keep our operation nice and quiet is because we don't want no one taking our business. Wait. Just listen to the end, will you? For what it's worth, I have the highest respect for you and yours. Him, especially. While the Maelstrom were worrying about dirtying their fancy red clobber, you lot stormed Ugamaro and battered bleeding Titan himself. Raised a mug to you when I heard the news. And now we're following your footsteps, making sure the beastmen never summon the stinking gods again. Practically your success as we are. When there were still Imperial ships about, we did our bit for Limsa and went after him. But with the Garleans gone, there's no one left to ply our trade on, except the beastmen. So let us have that, eh? It's only fair.
Got some real, yet you participate in society energy going on.
Contentious though we may find your views, it is true that you have broken no laws. That being so, I see no reason why you should not state your case directly to the Admiral's face. Unless the acting captain of the only true pirate crew left in Limsa Lumensa has some other cause to hide in a cave.
Ooh.
Well said. Well said indeed. All right. I'll meet with the Admiral. I'll even provide the venue. The Astalicia. I trust you won't turn down the invitation. I'm off in my basic ass clothes.
My character has no strong feelings one way or another.
It's, you know.
I mean, it's late quest, right? Like, this is that time period where this is interesting because you could blow up the world. Like, you're sitting on a powder keg. You have so much, yeah. You have so much power that you are participating in this conversation merely because it's the right thing to do. It amuses you. Godlike beings though we are. But Alizé, classic Alizé,
pirates,
says, I don't know anything about you, or I don't know about you, but all I could do to stop myself from punching Sicard in that smirking face. Yeah, so they're into it. They're into it.
Graha says, though I have some passing knowledge of prior events, I am yet ill-qualified to meddle in Lominson affairs. It was not my place to argue with Sicard, much as I would have liked to. It's for the Admiral to deal with. Yeah. Continuing on. I thought myself a hunter, but it turns out I was the prey. A timely reminder that the pirate powers of Limsa Lominsa are not to be trifled with. But all's well that ends well. Grahatia's timely provocation had the desired effect, and Sikard has agreed to a meeting. Let us hurry back to Limsa Lominsa and pass on his invitation to the Admiral. I'm just excited to get to hang out with Merwib some more.
Yeah.
For all my complaining that she doesn't get enough time in the limelight.
Wizard!
Sure. That's a way to continue a conversation.
The most important part is that the fish wizard's here.
Jelani super chatted earlier. Have a kid, Garrett. You'll quickly find out about the dino nuggets. Kyle knows. I used to make extra nuggets for myself when the kids were hungry.
Exactly.
I mean, whenever I make food for any occasion, I make enough for myself.
Yeah, well, you know,
I'm gonna go through the trouble.
They ask for dino nuggies and you splash a few extra. Yeah, a little nudgy.
Yeah, nudge the nudgies.
Yeah, exactly.
Who nugs the nuggets?
You
Kyle?
splash a couple extra into the pan.
Okay. Sideswiper, thanks for the super chat. Graha has many talents. Lying is not one. He can't act or lie to save or end his life. No, he cannot.
Yeah.
He's not an actor.
Saying the truth.
Now I want a side story where you hang out with Graha, but on the playwright ship outside of Kugani. Little side evolution adventure where Graha gets to hang out with actual actors.
I mean, we need a full Citadel episode with Graha where we take him around. He hasn't like eaten anything. Maybe I don't know if the first had good cooking or if he even need to eat on the first. But like, guy needs to go eat. He's got to go see some sights. Needs to go to a show. There should be a whole thing where like we try to get him a date. Not that people would like that because they'd be upset because they're dating Graha. But like an adorable section, like the Shield lady in Dragon Age 2, where if you didn't romance her, you could help her find a husband. And
imagine
cheer
if
him on from the side.
They just stealth dropped they just stealth dropped one of the Valentine's events. They're just like, we're gonna let you romance one of the Scions in this one.
Totally
like
optional, right? Like
just windmill slammed it.
You wouldn't get the content.
Sure, here you go.
But you can choose not to do it for your own canonical purposes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like they just stuffed it in an update for a Valentine's event.
That'd be cute.
That'd be like what a flex that would be. Players would lose their minds. Absolutely lose their minds. I'd go feral, says Caldera. I think a lot of folks would. Actually, thanks for the 12 months. Clearly, you must have something of great import to inform us of with your 12-month membership message.
Mm-hmm.
What does a dyslexic pirate say? Rawr.
Oh, because it's backwards? Because R would be...
Wouldn't it be Ray? Because I say Yar, not R.
Yar.
Wouldn't it be Ray? Not... I guess it depends if you say R or Yar, but I say Yar.
I would go with Avast Me Meaties.
I just want to make sure we truly ruin the joke.
Yeah, we really got to drive it into the ground.
Yeah. Shinny, thanks for the generous super said. Thanks for helping get through work. I'll have to catch the rest later. VOD Squad hype!
VOD Squad, enjoy!
VOD Squad represent.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking to Xanthiel now.
Xanthiel.
Your companions have already reported to the command room. Will you be joining them? Why does it give me a choice?
I mean, I guess because you enter, the game's so polite, right? Like, if they don't give you the warning, you could end up locked inside here when you don't mean to.
Yeah. Engaging Merwood.
And 1 second,
Welcome
I'm just checking
back,
around.
my friends. What news? What was that?
I'm just checking the room. Cool. All right. Bring it on.
I'm in a talking animation.
Yep. We're telling them stuff.
So they have been stealing crystals from the kobolds. My thanks for solving the mystery and securing a meeting besides. Suffice to say, I accept Sikat's invitation, and I would have you join me as my guests. The future of Limsa hangs upon the outcome of this meeting, and I would have the Scions present to bear witness. And we traveled via cutscene.
Oh, nice. Rowdy pirates.
Ooh. If you don't have any other faces, I can't tell if you're actually smirking.
Look who's come crawling.
Traitor!
You can shove your piece!
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me.
I like this one.
Sicard, acting captain of the bloody executioners at your service.
You'd like this one?
The one I'm gonna give her a little punch, a little energy. Then yeah, 1, 2. Okay,
no,
1, 2,
my
1.
favorite is the little kick.
Yeah, the little kick, right? Yeah, get out of here with your piece. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? On your mark.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
The little kick really sells it at the end.
These are the most unintimidating looking pirates I've ever laid eyes upon.
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the beastmen. Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
Too bloody right!
Pirates till we die!
What we want, we take!
We love our silly masks.
Piracy has no place in our future.
Oh, damn. Mic drop.
What'd she say?
She wiped the smirk right off
Pirates
his
have
face.
no place.
Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history. Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Wurlit and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom. When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we
I
cling
love that
to
kind of
the
writing.
old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. Shall we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance then? Or shall we embrace change and thrive like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship, and a kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Oh no.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so.
Oh, please just like Han Solo, just shoot him.
Still, we're all the Mincins here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true?
It's a good pirate name.
If so,
Isn't it?
you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
Drink off.
A duel.
Starts taking out rum.
Yep. Just get smashed.
Very well. As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa, I accept your challenge.
Still kicking. Still going.
If you're trying to find us at FanFest, just look for the two dudes doing that.
Exactly that. Yep. Over and over again. This could go pretty Game of Thrones, you know?
If this is how Merwa goes out, I'm uninstalling the game today.
Yeah. But does she go for the purposeful miss to, like, you know, make a point?
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, that's one way to express it. There you go. Yep. Yep.
In the knee.
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead! Finish the job! Or I will!
It's the captain!
Captain Elfair!
Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain!
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew of the good ship Limsa Laminsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay?
Classic
Then
pirate
what the
voice.
seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything ye want. We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate!
That was some thick pirate speak. I have no idea what he said.
Lad, I made ye me right hand because I saw something in ye. And I still do. You have the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief. Well now,
It seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
You have my thanks, Hilfir.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow. There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
Miss Beard's as big of a secret as Spider-Man being Peter Parker.
But who is Miss Beard?
Yes, I wonder.
Lovely.
I like the I like all of that, but I particularly like Merwip countering Sicard with, "Oh, you want a ball? Well, what if we balled harder?"
Yeah.
What if capitalism? That was a fun cutscene.
It was. No, I like the return to form, the return to Romerborn we're doing, but they're keeping the energy high and making sure it's a pace.
Would have liked a little more, Merwib getting the upper hand and less, I guess, a 1.0 reference coming in and saving the day. But
What, with the gun reference, you mean?
no, I guess that character is a 1.0 reference,
Oh, I mean,
according to chat.
yeah, they showed up in their pajamas, you know, they yelled at everybody. It was the pirate captain.
No, sir, they showed up in their best Dominic Toretto cosplay.
Dominic Toretto?
He always wears like all white clothes.
Who's that?
Main character of Fast and the Furious. I can't talk to you. We're not friends anymore.
Oh, the autophilus' car. Oh, it's the name of it's Dom. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Dom.
Yeah, Dom.
Yeah. Was it Fast 8 where it starts in Cuba and he's just wearing the all white?
I don't think I've seen Fast 8.
That doesn't surprise me. But you've seen the Hollywood
Hollywood
Hobo or
Homicide,
whatever
yes. I got a crush on Josh Hartnett, and I like Harrison Ford. What can I say?
I feel like Josh Hartnett's in like 3 movies.
You got to pick your battles.
Vin Diesel's not going on 70 now. We've got a retired Indiana Jones adventure coming out this month, and you're talking about Vin Diesel's age. Indiana Jones 5 should be about he escaped the retirement home.
Maybe they're gonna. I don't know. Anything could happen in that movie. Who knows? I'm not.
Listen, man, I'm the first one to judge people on being pre-grumpy about something, but there is no universe Indy 5 isn't a disappointment.
No. Well, and like, what are they gonna? My honest fear is that they're going to young him, and then we're just gonna have like computerized movies going forward. Like they're just gonna own his likeness and his voice of that time, and they're just gonna keep making them.
I mean, I feel like
get more disturbing.
Listen, I don't want that, but I feel like that would be his choice.
Yeah. Because then James Earl Jones sold off his voice. He was like, "Yep, take it. It's yours."
Did he? I don't know enough to say if that's true or not.
Yeah, for Darth Vader, he was like, "Yeah, no, buy it out. It's all yours. You can do whatever you want with my files. Use your AI. I'm done."
I mean, they can confirm that it's the last Indy all they want. I don't trust mega corporations not to milk the living shit out of everything until any interest in the property is left.
Yeah, no.
I mean, The Last Crusade was supposed to be the final Indiana Jones.
Called The Last Crusade.
They kept going. And we got freaking Crystal Skull.
Yeah, that's okay. I got another T-Rex here, so we'll be all right. We'll be all right.
Another tier. Oh, because you're eating nuggets. How long does it take you to eat nuggets?
I'm enjoying the.
I would have made it through a 40 piece by now.
Enjoying the game, the show.
Indiana Jones 25, Search for More Money.
Homemade honey mustard. It's mustard with honey in it. So, homemade. With love.
With love?
Yep.
Do you make your own mustard, or is it
No,
store-bought
I
mustard
don't make
with
my
honey
own
added?
mustard. Yeah, it's my own. It's
Okay.
It's honey I bought and mustard I bought, and I mix the two. Merweb, if you would be so kind for my nugget entertainment.
Though I had anticipated a duel, I did not foresee that Hilfer would intervene. But full glad am I that he did. 'Twould have been a shame to kill the boy. I mean, I just met him and I already want to shoot him. Instead, the whelp has learned a valuable lesson, and we have made peace amongst ourselves. All that remains is to do likewise with our neighbors.
Sure.
I think a good place to start is to call them neighbors instead of beastmen.
Yeah, that might be a decent start to all things.
The game never really comments on that fact, though. The game doesn't seem self-aware of the fact that inherently calling them beastmen is kind of problematic.
But I don't know. I don't know if the Japanese translation either is something that would clarify that either.
That's a good
But
point.
there's also there's so many beast quests that I'm sure some things go deeper into the thoughts. I don't know what kobolds would use crystals for if not for summoning. Is there a passive thing you get crystals for? Are there kobold wizards who need to do perfectly normal things like plant crops and summon a rain shower? Because as far as I know, crystals are only used for bad things. Yeah, kobold drugs, exactly. Like making crystal meth, kobold meth.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're expecting me to remember exact words, but I guess it was brought. But they said beastmen again. They said beastmen again. Anyway, Merle continues.
The gun itself.
It's a good-looking gun.
On Titan crystals?
Maybe.
Do Titan
Why
again.
is this auto advance?
Titan Extreme.
Now, I need hardly tell you, but any attempt to negotiate with the beast tribes is doomed to fail unless their minds can first be wrested from the grip of their gods. We're getting some great lines. And so, in the meeting we seek to arrange with the kobolds, I would have you free their leader of Titan's influence.
Leave it to us. We will open his ears to reason.
You have my thanks. Ere we proceed, there is something you should know. Some 50 years passed, when the Sahagin swarmed our halls in ever greater numbers. Limsa entered into a covenant with the kobolds.
Oh, like that good scene from Aquaman. That was a good part.
Aquaman underrated, in my opinion. That's a fun-ass movie. The script will make you dumb, but it's a fun-ass movie.
Yeah.
To men shall go the bounty of the sea. To kobolds shall go the bounty of the land. An ostensibly equitable arrangement, conspicuously lacking in detail. Aye, inadvertently or not, the wording was ambiguous, and we took advantage of it, moving in to claim the northern reaches of La Nasia, which the kobolds believed theirs. Bloodshed followed, then bloodshed to answer the bloodshed, and on it went, till every ilm of Vilbrand bore the stain of our conflict. This is not history, you understand. It is the present, fresh and raw, and with their kindred's blood yet on our hands, we will struggle to regain the kobolds' trust. even should we cure their tempered.
Admiral, you speak of obstacles we are like to encounter at the meeting, but as things stand, I see no reason why the kobolds would agree to a meeting in the first place.
And so we must provide a reason. I will restore their stolen crystals to them, and personally deliver the cargo along with my apologies.
Bait. They would welcome us into their midst not to speak of peace, but to have you at their mercy.
Aye. And given the wealth of crystals we will bring, I'll wager they will attempt to summon Titan there and then. Dude, Merwave is a freaking boss. Like, here's my gambit. I'm gonna bring them all the ammunition in the world, and I expect them to use it.
Meaning a high priest would need to be present, to whom we could administer the cure.
Precisely. He is the fish I would catch. But he will not be alone. Nay, he will have guards on hand, and they will lay down their lives to protect him. Yet a single death on the kobold side would jeopardize our chance at peace. And there my venture founders. Again, founders instead of flounders. There's no L there.
They're probably doing the sea stuff, more sea stuff. Yet need not. What if we were to employ the Conqueror's Chain? Though we would still have to weaken the kobolds, it would allow us to subdue them without inflicting lasting harm.
The artifact Mistbeard used to take goods and not life? Aye, that would serve. Well done, Marshal. Well done, definitely, Mistbeard.
Wink, wink, not Mistbeard.
So, friends, what think you of our strategy?
Brilliant.
The effects of tempering are cumulative, and we may safely assume that the High Priest's exposure to primal influence is extensive. It will therefore take a great deal of ether to reverse its effects.
But it's
not
additive.
to mention time.
Yeah, not multiplicative.
Multiplicative? Time during which Alizé would be defenseless. Even should we all look to her protection, I am not convinced we could keep an entire army of kobolds at bay.
Well, I'm happy to take the risk. It's not as if I have any other choice. Besides, it's what Tesleen would do. And had I not followed her example, we wouldn't have a cure for tempering, much less a chance to bring peace to Brand. Oh, so I'm going to cure that priest, or die trying. I believe in you, Alizé.
This music's getting down.
And I believe in you too. You and everyone. I know you'll keep me safe.
It is settled then. See to your preparations and make for Camp Overlook. We will join you there anon. It's a harsh cutoff of that music.
Yep. Anyway, moving on. Moving on, everyone.
Moving on.
Moving on. All right, I'll BRB.
Okay. Thanks for informing me, Chris. I don't have a way to go back and realize my error. Angelos assemble? Yes, let's assemble the Angelos. We are not anoning? We're anoning right now. We're annowing. That's a bad joke. That doesn't work. The Merlwib experience. I mean, there's a lot more to find for than just Merlwib, but yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing why everyone was like, hey, Garrett, this patch is going to be your shit. Because this patch is my shit. Cut hair when, Garrett? Never. Actually, I technically have already cut it. It was getting too long on the back. So I demulleted myself. I'll probably cut it once more before FanFest because we're going to the desert after all. So I'll probably get the back taken in again. Do I have a favorite food to eat at amusement parks? I mean, we mostly just go to Disney, so it varies park by park. No, I don't think so. Honestly, I'd probably get poutine at Epcot more than anything else at Disney. It's very hard to come by poutine in the States, and as it's a lot of food for the money when you take into the account how damn inflated the price of everything is when you eat at a park. So that's probably it. Zash said founder means to sink or break down, especially with large ships. It can also mean a horse going lame. Ah, well, thank you for the information. Never heard that word in my life, at least not in that usage. Oh, all good, Chris. I didn't think you were. I just didn't have much to say is all. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back. So Ricardo super chatted. Y'shtola has been obliquely taking Merwib to task about these broken covenants all the way back since Rome were born. It's been simmering in the background for quite a bit.
Sure.
Yeah, I remember it coming up during Varys is a crazy fascist scene.
Yes, of course. Of course.
Yes, the but whataboutism for 10 minutes with Varys.
Sure.
Yeah, I remember that.
As I will always remember it, the
then.
great streamer test of 2022.
Yes, the people baiting you by saying, "I think he has some good ideas."
Yep, and everyone's like, "Are these guys awful people, Chad? Are these guys?" No, I passed. Okay, we're good.
Ashley Williams super chat. Universal Studios is getting Nintendo Land. Yes, they already have it in California. We don't have it here yet. I'm very excited for it, dude. Have you seen any of the shit coming out of that? The Mario zone they opened up.
I've seen Japan's one where you have like the bracelet and you basically can interact with objects and punch blocks and stuff.
Is that the same? I haven't seen anything about a bracelet, but I think the Japan one and the California one are. I think they're the same.
Yeah, I assume so.
Argent, thanks for the generous super chat, said, might have asked this before in the past, but I forget. But has this game aided with possible mental stresses you didn't know you had? Example, don't have to worry about setting a schedule just to keep up with in-game things. We've definitely talked about this in the past. I don't know what to focus on specifically, but I believe in the past I've also said I didn't really feel this with WoW anymore anyway because I stopped caring about WoW. So there's a point where I no longer I've no longer felt any FOMO in WoW because it was just so relentless. I stopped kind of giving a crap.
Well, and mine's a little different too because I came from competitive streaming and streaming MOBAs all day, and that was, it was in my control, and I did a good job staying positive. But you go into a 3-4 hour stream and you're kind of gambling your evening. You're like, am I gonna get trolled all day? Am I gonna get, is it gonna be toxic? Am I gonna lose all my games? And having your evening not be decided by the random chance of a video game is pretty chill. It's pretty chill. And of course the wealth of activities, right? Like I logged in and I just practiced Sage and I did some side quests and I just hung out.
It reminds me more of, and this is a messy analogy, so bear with me, but it reminds me more of vanilla World of Warcraft than modern World of Warcraft, because in vanilla World of Warcraft, and I would even say to a certain degree Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King, I made my own fun is a weird way to put it. I made my own goals. Even though there were some things that felt timely, right? Like when I played the most, which was during Wrath of the Lich King, I still wanted to complete a raid before the next raid dropped. But there were times I didn't hit that. I think we were still finishing up Ulduar when TOC dropped, for example. And I didn't feel horribly upset about it. It was fine. We still ended up clearing Ulduar, and I still felt really good about it. But eventually when they Diablo-fied the loot in WoW, and they're just like, just do the same thing over and over again because we got mythic dungeons now. That's when I kind of fell off because up until that point, it was like if you wanted to gear, you knew what gear dropped off of what boss, and so like I made myself like little like I called them shopping lists, where I was like, okay, this is the slot I need to upgrade, and here's a accessible upgrade I can grind for. And so in that way, I made my own goals in World of Warcraft. And then when they went to the kind of more Diablo style loot with infinitely repeatable dungeon content, I kind of stopped caring, and it like became such an endless treadmill that my desire to keep my gear up to date really fell off, because I kind of was just like, this just never ends, so what's the point? So in Final Fantasy XIV, I'm getting a similar feeling that I got in the earlier days of WoW, that I enjoyed more than modern WoW, when I would make my own goals, because I'm doing it now in 14. Obviously, we're going to finish the MSQ, but I really want to complete most extremes. I would say most modern extremes. I don't have a lot of interest in the like Realm Reborn stuff, but
Sure.
that's something that the game doesn't make me do, and I don't feel like I have to do it. I want to go do it because I'm really enjoying extremes.
Yeah. Well, and the challenge is still present there, right? So even though you get a different set of abilities because you're lower level and locked into that, it still is a challenging, fun game. Whereas I felt like the expansion role, the march of time in WoW, was extra exhausting, because I'm going to work really, really hard for this today, but it won't matter come next expansion. And as expansion after expansion came along, that became tiresome. And it seems like an odd point to make against an MMO, but Final Fantasy has less of that time gating in that regard. Like, if I get a glam and I love it, like, that's great, and I had a great time getting it. I don't log into Final Fantasy and go, okay, what do I have to do before I can have fun tonight? Because everything is always limited to that expansion. If I want to go get a Realm Reborn relic, I can do that whenever the heck I want, and it'll still be that really cool glam when I get it. It won't be unfactored with the passage of time. I get there's holes in that statement, but it's a very different feel. I'm also older. Like, I don't play games like that anymore. That style, because I did a lot of Mythic, and I was not as happy.
Yeah. But yeah, there's the long and short of it.
Yeah, I do think it's an interesting. There is the whole, Yoshi P says play other games, which it's kind of interesting. I even got a message this week where someone was like, hey, just so you know, when you reach endgame, like, patches are only once every 4 months. It's kind of rough on the content drought. So, what are you guys going to do when you get there? And I was like, every 4 months sounds great. And you got live letters and, like, information along the way, and then the patch comes out and there's stuff. Like, you're not waiting 8 months with question marks over your head. I mean, you did a World of Warcraft exclusive show for a long time, and you made content on the game.
It sucked.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. While I don't know what the hell our content will look like when we're current, I'm not really worried about it, because it seems like it's the most frequently updated game I will have ever covered, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like monthly balance patch. And, depending on the kind of content you're making, if you're doing competitive content, a monthly balance patch can really, you can really sink your teeth into it and make that content work for you for that month. But, I mean, a solid bit of MSQ, a new extreme, that sounds pretty nice. That sounds pretty nice every 4 months. That sounds like an MMO. I like that.
Yeah, it all sounds good to me, man. Catching up with some thanks here. Earlier, Scott Supered said, why does Merwib keep her assistant? Because he missed Beard.
Sure.
Hey.
Squidpart said, Wild the Thing Sicard has the same English voice actor as Xenos. Holy shit.
Oh.
Is that true?
Interesting.
Is that freaking true? Huh. That's true. Holy shit. Didn't pick up on it at all.
No. Well done. Well done to the voice actor.
Not at all. And according to Star Johnson, also voices Carvalane in Stormblood. I don't remember Carvalane. I am Googling it.
Were they the Ruby C guy?
Oh, they were the tall Elzen pirate dude what took us to the cool-ass dungeon.
Yes.
With, the big-ass axe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They seem like such a cool character. We interact with them so infrequently. During the de-pirating of the pirates cutscene, Suna super chattered, "Get wrecked, LimeWire."
LimeWire?
Deep cut.
Oh, because of piracy?
Well, did I really need to explain? Really? Okay.
Is that,
All
is
right.
that
Hey,
what,
that's-
what
you're still on brand. You're still on brand, Kyle.
what would I have to know about LimeWire? Because the download's slow and
I'm just
pirated?
I'm just saying I assumed you would get it because you were the same age
Yeah.
as me. Fidgel said, "Fun fact: Hilfer means hellfire. So appropriate." Okay. I mean, is it appropriate? I just seemed like the dude had COVID. No follow up by Kyle. Mox Opal said, "One of two cool things Merweb does all games. She's really underused." Oh no, spoilers.
I mean, no, but they're also like I think that's how you should do city leaders. I think they should show up rarely, do something badass to maintain their presence, their ambiance, and then they go away because they're a figure. Like, don't thrall me, you know, don't get them super involved. I mean,
Gotcha.
Raban got really involved, but yeah.
Gunslinger said hello to us earlier. Hello back, Gunslinger. Should I say good day? Kendrick said, "I believe it's in the encyclopedia. Beastman is a Garlean term that the cities picked up. It's shortly around here they changed to tribe quests." Oh, okay. So, okay, it becomes very self-aware and updated as a result of everything that just happened here.
Sure.
That's cool. That is freaking cool. Sincardo said, "Every time Garrett mentioned wanting more Merweb, I kept thinking about this patch. Are you happy there's some more focus on her now, Garrett?" Yes, very much so. I don't think I've been subtle about how much I'm enjoying 5.4. I'm really digging it. I'm Beast. Welcome to the Gearbox. Thanks for signing up. And Invictus agreeing with us on our previous discussion, saying, "Yes, Final Fantasy XIV is an amusement park MMO after all."
Yeah, I log in with very little direction as to what I'm doing in the evening. I mean, normally the goal is like clean my inventory. That's the goal. But should I get caught up in other adventures along the way? That's kind of the vibe.
Yeah. Sean, thanks for the super, said, "Between Garrett and Kyle, we need an Uber hair and what to do with it. Podcast and video cast. Am I right? Here, have some token bucks," says Snowbits here on YouTube. This gets suggested enough, Kyle. I think we should probably fast track it as a bonus video.
But yeah, something to do with our hair, go over our products.
Yeah, I think that should be a bonus video.
Okay, I like it.
Eagle, thanks for the super, said, "Show up, do something cool, don't explain, leave like a Chad / Stacy, # like a nation boss."
Yeah, that's how I want.
I like it.
That's how I want it. Yeah,
I like it. Well done. Merweb rules.
that was good.
Well, Kyle, shall we continue?
Yes, let's continue.
We're off to camp over. Oh, are we?
I think we're probably going into the mountains, right?
Yes.
Like back in Camp Overlook.
We're gonna go give Titan a big
Yeah,
hug.
what with the Ascian that showed up and like somebody saw and the thing long ago. Oh yeah, here where we had the moonlit conversation and the Gabu. Oh wow, that is a
Where
that is a
Garrett and Kyle
combination.
end up on our personal wall of husbandos? Go for it.
what?
I don't know. Someone said where to Garrett and Kyle end up on our personal wall of
Oh,
husbandos.
well, I'm talking to the chat there. I gotcha.
I'm just saying go for it.
We are a
But
set.
just don't
so,
tell me.
Yeah,
I
keep
don't
us
want to
together.
know
No.
if Kyle is higher than me.
Yeah,
and
no,
Kyle
no,
doesn't
keep us
wanna know if
together.
I am higher than him.
Yeah. Any advantages that one of us
Yeah.
had? Just nope. Just we got to be on the same level. That's just help me.
You can rank us. Just don't tell us.
Yeah.
Just don't tell us. That's a question I don't need the answer to. Is it safe to Alizé?
I am ready to Alizé.
They're a pair like the jugglers. Oh my God.
Exactly what I want to be associated with for all time. Afno wasn't lying when he said I'd be defenseless, so I'm counting on you all to give me the time I need.
Our sole purpose will be to keep you out of harm's way. So leave that to us and focus on your own task. Indeed. And should you want for ether, you need only say the word. Yeah! Oh, wait. Oh, it is
Gaboo!
I'm like, wait, that's not Gabu.
Did you follow us here?
Just, yeah. Sorry.
You have to do your best. Please, sir, may I have some more, though?
No, Gabu was my Meatwad voice, so I'm sticking with it.
Okay.
There's something important I want to say to the High Priest. Express state say, please let me come with you, please. Gets into a little Gollum territory.
I'm sorry, but it's too dangerous. Excuse me. I know not use. I need you to promise me that you'll stay here where it's safe. All right?
My apologies for the wait. It took time, but we have secured our audience. All unfolded as expected. At the mention of my returning their crystals in person, the kobolds suddenly remembered how keen they were to be reconciled. And so, in the glorious spirit of cooperation, we are to be received by Patriarch Zada of the Second Order, who awaits our pleasure in the navel. If you are ready, let us proceed to the Ugamaro mines at once. I will never be able to say that quickly and easily. What was that noise? Did you hear that?
It was usual noises for me.
Oh, as soon as it, like, the music cut out, I just heard something go,
Ooh.
I mean, probably we went a short distance. Maybe there's just a mount in your zone.
Possibly.
Where are we going?
Where are we going? Oh, we're going.
Into the madness up above.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, look at all this. It's been a long time since I've been here.
Same. I remember getting very lost in here once.
Yeah. I mean, it's a cool zone for sure. Like, but it just has like an old school farming vibe to it that kind of freaks me out.
Oh God, it's so hard to fly through here.
They would have been Titan hard, I think, was the last time we navigated these halls.
That's right. Let's see.
There we are. From long ago.
God dang. Realm Reborn PTSD.
Oh, Alphino says that Patriarch Zada was the priest who oversaw Gabud's parents' death.
Oh shit! I
Yeah.
definitely did not remember
Yeah,
that.
so we're bringing it all back. Bringing it all back together.
Oh yeah, I should call Super there. Thank you for that. Well then. All right, I'm engaging. Oh wait, this is gonna be solo duty, right? Because of the glow.
Oh, because the
We should
glow?
drop
Yeah, that would make sense.
All right,
All right.
engaging the Merwib. This Aetherite will bear us to our quarry. Should he make to summon Titan, as I anticipate, we will halt the ceremony and restrain him. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. At this, all hells will break loose, and we will have an army of kobolds to entertain till Alizé's work is done. Just remember, none must die. We weaken them, and let Einzar do the rest. It is time. Stay the course, my friends. I spy calmer waters beyond this squall.
Just throwing in some pirate. Nice.
Yep. Here's a question. Do we auto-stop attacking, or do we have to actually stop attacking?
Surely it'll just end.
I might just attack a little slower and see what Kyle finds out.
Are you ready to head in?
Oh, I just went. I figured we were going.
You're still standing there. Your character's still standing there, so I thought you were...
Oh, well, I'm in a cutscene.
Yeah. You haven't been teleported in yet. Oh, lovely. Up to your old bullshit.
Don't make me remember this.
I mean, they're driving it home, right? With the exhaustedness of the Scions when they're channeling the ether, bringing back the dead bodies pipeline. Like, you know, they're setting up. They're setting up something. The multi-tempering.
I'll see you at the first line. It's a ways in.
Greetings,
That's the first time I
Patriarch.
think I've heard Merwib's
I
last
am
name said.
Merwib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Laminsa.
All right, I'm with you.
You ready?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
I come before you to offer my sincerest apologies for the many wrongs committed by my people against you and yours.
His Titan hat. His special summoning Titan hat.
You were foolish to come here. Stupid, unwise, foolish. The Great Father shall have your souls for your folly.
Oh no. It's all gone awry.
Just as we thought.
What the Wonder Woman was that?
Well, that was his special Mistbeard powers.
Now, Alize!
The
quickly!
Shackle of Peace or whatever it
You
was.
don't need to tell me.
Let none pass. We must grant her as much time as
Being
we
a flying
can.
pig really deflates every scene.
No, the pig is awesome.
Just makes me laugh every time I see it.
I think this thing is ripe for failure. I have no idea what's going on.
Protect Alize.
Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, okay, we got mini
We
Titans.
must protect Alize.
Okay. Can I aggro them all? Will they blend?
Draw the golems to me. I'll deal with them at once. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Oh, she didn't kill them all at once. A
No,
little
that's a lot of
under leveled
damage,
there.
though.
Question mark, Admiral. Is anyone having a bad time? Does anyone?
My sights.
Hearing Shadowbringers music in here is weird.
I mean, it is technically the expansion, but I agree. They should have set all the music to Realm Reborn.
All right, it doesn't seem like we need to stop attacking.
Time for the chains. Yes, it's ready to
I will
go.
say let's go, Angelo.
Let's go, Angelo. Let's go.
That's what I say when I want to get pizza.
What sorcery is this? Are we good? Surely more. Oh, we have to keep. It takes 4 shots because he's like 4 times tempered. Grass
wait.
back, you're thinking.
What's
Sweet.
what's
You.
do we split the difference?
I don't know. I'm going in the one that has less people, I think. I think we had to absorb the shot for Alize, and we did that.
Okay. Yeah.
That-
So far, so good on my end.
Yeah, that was the business in need of doing. Oh, Alize, are you well, Alize? I'm gonna
Is
shield
there
her.
anything we can do about that?
I assume she's gonna. I think Graha casts spells too, so I think the NPCs are taking care of things. Oh, I don't like that. I think I just got Alize hit. She's doing okay.
Okay, what's her health? Oh, she's full health on mine.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're good. I think. We'll see.
Here you are, Alize.
She's thanking me and saying she'll give it another try.
Yep, right with you.
Oh no. Why are there bombs?
Bombs. We can't let them get near Alize. Oh, they're because it's like moving slowly. It's kill them before they get there.
Yep. Whew. Okay. All right. That was okay. That was good.
Yep. More bombs.
Yep.
And what's with the angry one?
There's multiple angry ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can catch that laser. There we go. The grenade is I see. The grenade just locks on and goes.
It's too many.
Just a little more.
Oh. What the butts?
Yeah, we got to catch, but as there's too many, so someone's gonna use a cutscene power.
Miss Beard's got it. I'm a little ahead of you, it would appear.
He's okay. Yeah, he's okay.
He's fine, just a scratch.
Yep. He's all good.
Merely a setback.
All right, please let this work. To 50 points. Oh, full 50. Nice. Good hit.
Oh, here we go. Is Karth singing you the song of his people?
Yes, Karth is, requires attendance.
I am channeling.
Karth, come here, bud. You're channeling? Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow, I'm getting all kinds of... Can I break this? No, I'm just having a bad time. I can't do anything anyway. Good, because I don't know what that symbol means. Oh no.
I think it means you're boned.
I made my decision before I came here. No matter what it costs me, limbs I will have peace. Can I heal them?
What?
No.
The butts?
Yeah, you can't heal him. He's got to fight the Order Rock Splitter. How you doing that? Ooh, fancy. Oh, look at you bouncy. Oh, he's doing the charge from the booby harpy. Oh my goodness, I have all my debuffs.
Karth in the background.
He's so sad. It's gonna be okay, Karth.
All right, I'm back to channeling. Damn, I'm really ahead of you. I'm like worried it's gonna time out if I don't channel.
Play less good.
I'm sorry. I'll see you at the first line.
There we go. A little more. And nothing will go wrong. Waning 9. Okay. Oh, there's a leaf blower outside.
Yes, this will do. Here I go.
Go past the second line because they didn't let you pause the first line, so I also missed the second line. I'll see you at
Go,
work.
Angela.
Cool.
A pig has never looked cooler.
Did it work?
All right, I'm here. Did it work?
Wondrous. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
What?
Nah, bro, I wasn't tempered. I just really like summoning Titan.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, but they died by your hand. You sacrificed them to summon Titan.
Damn. Just coming in swinging, Alize.
Sure, it'll be hard to convince him with his Titan hat on.
She would be a terrible doctor.
No. No, 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 no! Would that there were a cure for the victims of the Tempered.
Gabu! What are you doing here?
Patriarch, please listen to me. Hear, heed, listen.
I see what you did there.
The Great Father we have been summoning is false. He only hurts us and those we love. For a long time, his voice filled my mind. It told me to do terrible things. Awful, unspeakable, terrible things. But I didn't give in to it, and you mustn't either. There's been too much pain already, so please, end the suffering.
What have I done?
We share this child's desire, Patriarch. An end to summoning, for it spells naught but misery for both our peoples. For many long years, man and kobold have feuded over territory, pillaging and perishing for the earth beneath our feet. It may be said that we fought to survive, but what we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on. I would see us set aside the past and work together for peace.
It was wrong of me to hurt my own in the name of the Great Father. Sinful, evil, wrong. But that doesn't mean there can be peace between us. Men cannot be trusted. The bounty of the land was to be ours, and yours the bounty of the sea. But you broke the pact. Violated, breached, broke. Unready as we were! What choice had we but to call upon the divine to rid ourselves of your tyranny?
None, and I do not blame you for it. In violation of the spirit, if not the letter of the pact, we took your lands for our own. The fault lies wholly with us. On behalf of all Laminsons, I offer you my humblest apology. I pray you'll find it in your heart to accept it. Yet I know an apology alone will not serve to make things right. So, we will revise the pact to leave no room for doubt. And any who violate it shall face justice, swift and certain.
No, we won't be fooled. Not again.
Please, hear me to the end. Fleeting though it was, there was a time when man and kobold abided together in harmony, in cooperation. In those days, your people shared the secrets of smelting. Knowledge which allowed Limsa Laminsa to thrive. Much of what we have, we owe to the kobolds. And so, for the good of all who dwell on this isle, I wish to make you an offer. We will bear your people's wares to every corner of the world, and trade them in your stead. In return, we will bring you the bounty, not only of the sea, but lands both near and far. Whatever you desire, the Navigator as my witness, you shall have it. There will be no more man and beastman, just the crew of the great ship that is Vilbrand. And together, we will share in the wealth of the world, if you'll only accept our hand in friendship.
We want to believe you. We truly do. But we believed you before and you betrayed us. Fooled, deceived, betrayed us.
There are bad men, it's true. But there are also good ones. And the ones before you are the best of them. They were always kind to me. Caring, nice, kind, and I trust them with my life.
Before I became Admiral, I was a pirate. I stole, I fought, I stained the sea red with blood. Such is my past, and I dare not forget it, however much I might want to.
The preview image now makes sense.
That is death penalty. The pistol I used to pass judgment on my own sire when he fell thrall to Leviathan and betrayed his comrades. It's loaded. If you were to point it at my head and pull the trigger, I would most assuredly die. Though it isn't much, my life is the single most valuable thing I possess. If it will suffice to atone for past wrongs, take it.
Badass line.
A single bullet to annul the old pact, and my
Yeah.
blood to write it anew. What comes
Oh, you don't
after,
have the next line.
I
You've once
entrust
again
to this
overtaken me.
man, my second in command. I know that he will do his utmost for the happiness of all who call Vilbrand home.
It actually animated the kobold holding a gun.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yep.
I do not trust you. Not yet. But Gaboo does. And I will trust him.
We're not Miss Beard.
Dude just got bombed.
We want you to know that we respect your faith. There's nothing wrong with giving thanks to the land which sustains you. But summoning is different. Should you hear of anyone who would attempt it, we ask that you appeal to their better judgment, or failing that, seek our aid. We're always ready to help.
Many and more of my brethren are yet enthralled to the Great Father, just as I was. If you could free them too, I would be grateful. Appreciative, thankful, grateful.
The wow spider noises always throw me.
I just
Tis
like that
we who
animation
should be
cycle.
grateful,
The excited
Patriarch.
kobold.
I thank you for affording us this chance.
Oh, game's over. We got resolution.
Yeah,
Yep.
credits roll.
Yep, credits roll. That's it. Everyone out before Meanwhile at Garlemald or something. Or it all goes horribly wrong. This is where we end.
So I don't want to undermine how glad I am we got resolution for all of that. But the shit poster in me wants to poke fun at, does this game not have decomposition? Shouldn't the parents be like rotting and at this point? Like,
I didn't think it was the parents.
and I would imagine it would feel even more the case if you were playing this current, right? Like if you played, what was it, Heavensward, Stormblood?
Yeah, it was 3.4 or something.
Yeah, like if you played it all the way back when that was current, you waited, what, the 2+ years to get to this point. It would feel like forever. And then for them to run in the room and Gabu's parents to still be there like it just happened would just...
I mean...
It does strike me a little odd.
It could be. It might be up to interpretation. I don't think those are the same. I think the bodies got eaten when Shinryu formed, so I think the whole body, much like Moonbrita, would have been absorbed in the summoning, right? But I don't know. It's been a long, long time since we summoned
Oh, those
Titan
are new
Hard.
dead. Well, he freaked out and they immediately went to Gabu's parents, so that's how I took it.
Yeah, that was like a flashback, but they were almost in the exact same position, so I bet there are many who have that interpretation. And so I wouldn't say, and without them directly, Gabu didn't walk in and go, Salt, he didn't go, my parents are still in here, so there are many who probably have that interpretation. I think that's a fine interpretation to have. But my headcanon in those were fresh bodies. They're killing more kobolds, the cycle has not ended. Summoning is still as brutal as it was back in Heaven's Ward.
Gotcha. Shall we see where this goes?
Yes, allow me to, Graha's just happy to have been here. He's just happy to be
Oh
here.
my God, El Bardo, thank you. That is a lot of memberships
Wow.
going out right now.
Thank
Make
you,
sure
El
you give El
Bardo.
Bardo a thank you.
50 memberships. Appreciate it. What does Gabu have to say? I'm so glad we could sway the Patriarch. Convince, persuade, sway.
Oh God. Oh
Thank you for
God.
making it possible.
Oh, please never do that voice again. Gabu, one of my favorite characters, one of my least favorite voices in the entire game.
a bit of a shock. Another direction, a different direction for Gabu.
I'm so glad Gabu wasn't voiced when we first met him.
Yeah, you would have felt a little different.
I don't think I would be even like 1% as endeared to the character as I am now if that was the voice that came shooting out of the kobold when we first met him. The new Alphino voice.
All right, I'm all caught up. I'm ready to Merle.
Ready to Merle?
Ready to Merle.
It would seem we have found a way forward with the kobolds. Next, we will help the Second Order to free their tempered brethren from thraldom. Theirs is far from the only order, of course, and it will take no small amount of time and effort to reach the rest. But reach them we will, however long it takes. I would say that I was in your debt, but that has long been true. So instead, I will say thank you for helping us to plot a new course, not only for Limsa Lominsa, but all Eorzea.
Big sweeping arms. Savor the moment, lad.
Yeah.
Judging by the complaints my back is making, I may have overreached myself. Ah, the ravages of old age. Ah, you're doing all right.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your own back.
No. Well, I mean, my back is a little shot. Because you know, the 6-month-olds weren't learn to walk, so you got to
Why
bend
is the
over the
next
hands.
main scenario quest question mark, question mark, question mark?
I think we have another one to go, right? Yeah, there hasn't been any meanwhile at Garlemald. Probably because the name of it would be somehow exciting.
A spoiler? I guess.
Xenos eats the moon.
Do we have, that wasn't the end, right? We have another one?
No, I'm pretty sure we have another one still going in the 5.4.
Okay.
Kaboo.
Yeah, but doesn't usually it tell you the name of the next quest? Is it always question mark, question mark?
They've done some
question mark?
question marks before.
Oh, okay. Guess I've just never picked up on it before.
They tend to do it right before like the name of the patch. Oh, so it's probably the final quest because it's the name of the patch. They like doing it there at the Shadowbringers because you wouldn't know it's the end.
This isn't called Shadowbringers, though.
No, but this would be called Futures Rewritten, right? The next quest would be the name of the patch, probably.
But,
I'm saying they like to do it. Yeah, there it is, Futures Rewritten. Yeah, so they like to do
Okay.
this so that you don't know what's coming to the end.
Gotcha.
And we got a Dragon Shadow? That's kind of badass. What is
Oh,
going on
shit, we
there?
do have a Dragon Shadow. Why do we have a Dragon
I
Shadow?
don't know. Let's find out,
Why?
shall we?
Why?
Shall we?
right. Oh, straight into cutscene.
I assume Reedy.
Oh, that's a nice camera movement.
Right.
It's usually
Yeah.
indicative
Let's
of
return
a
to the
voice
Rising
cutscene.
Stones.
All right, see you at Rising Stones.
Oh, you ready?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Admiral, something strange is afoot at the floating city.
Breathe, man. What is it?
I think he sounded that exasperated.
I think it's best you see for yourself. Please, come with me.
Does he have an actual bell on top of his hat?
What? Okay, I needed to see the head again just so I can see how unhinged or how normal you're being right now.
We'll go find a guard. Uh-oh, are they getting 5.4 in Limsa?
What in the world is that?
What the butts? What am I even looking at?
A tower.
The Zelnaga artifact?
You can see it too, then? I feared I was losing my wits. One moment I was patrolling as usual, and the next it was just there.
What the end of a DC movie is happening?
Yes? This is she. I am. I'm looking at it. What? Understood. Send the Elder Seedseer my regards. The communications officer. It seems this isn't the only tower. They've sprung up all across Eorzea.
No, so we're going Independence Day.
Nothing more is known, only that they appear to be of Garlean construction. Our allies on the Alamegan front are on highest alert. Forgive my directness, but would you join them? They may well need the help.
Of course, Admiral. We shall make all haste.
My thanks. I will return to Limsa to weigh our response. Look for Commander Hext when you arrive in Alamigo, and may the Navigator speed you on your way.
Kind of
It's
Gigarian.
wild looking.
Yeah. Well, they said it was Garlean tech, so... But as for, you know, where they got it, it's not quite not quite end of days kind of looking, but it is. Oh,
it's still out there.
It's a little more pulsy. It's like it's summoning. Or
Can I fly towards it?
Yeah.
Oh nope.
Yeah. The
Freaking
wall
wall
there.
right here.
Yeah. Man, I don't like the idea of pointing things at the sky. You know, that's how you get a moon to show up and destroy everything. But I guess if they're all over the planet is round, and then they'll just be shooting.
That's the only thing that happens when you point things at the sky.
Right.
The moon shows up.
Yep.
That's it. That's the only
They're
thing.
gonna summon the moon. It's gonna get real big.
Nothing else could possibly happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
All right. Well, that's the setup.
To Girabania.
Don't worry, sir. We'll watch over the tower. We'll make sure just
Okay,
do
hold on. I need
weird.
to look at his hat.
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah.
Okay.
See?
Shit, you are not wrong.
Right. So if he was like running, it'd be ding, 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 ding.
You are not huffing Kyle fumes.
Yeah.
That looks like a bell.
Yep.
That looks like a bell.
When all the guards are chasing you, free bell sound.
God, Kyle. All right, I'm going to the Almegan Quarter.
Okay.
I cannot abide your buffoonery any longer.
Give me the Tommy Lee.
Oh,
We're not in a group. Give me the Tommy Lee Jones treatment, eh?
Yes, exactly. Even though he was somehow the worst part of a pretty bad movie.
I thought he had fun, but I'm sad to hear he didn't. That's really what I take away from it. You know, kind of like Captain America, who quit the movies and was like, I really want to direct. I'm like, oh, did you not have fun? I'm sorry you didn't have fun.
Which also did like a million of them.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. It was a gauntlet, right? Like, freaking sick of looking at my own face.
We'll do something new after a while.
Yeah. But I also understand it because, you know, I love DMing more than playing. So anytime anyone's like, my real passion's directing, I'm like, nah, I can see it. I get it.
Moving on from Here's the Storm was stressful in the moment, but I'm very happy to be doing something new.
Huh? What?
Feels fresh. Doing the same thing over and over again for a long time.
Sure.
Eventually you want something, you want a new challenge,
Yes.
you want a new experience.
Least.
A lot of people, we have a spoiler chat, everybody. We have a spoiler chat in our Discord. If you'd like to stop getting sniped by our mods,
Oh, yeah.
can,
I mean, it's
you can
clear,
check it out there.
It's clearly the mystery in the room. Like anything you say about it's going to be a spoiler. So the mods
Even
will-
if you want,
yeah.
even if you think you're being coy, you can go be coy in the spoiler chat.
Yeah.
We recommend it.
Gaboo. Graha. Though it isn't visible from here, the locals report the tower-like structure can appear to the south. Well, I just want to see if it's here before we got some interesting weather. Oh yeah! Oh, look at that! Oh, badass! Oh, that
What?
looks. Hey, come on up. Weather's great and full of towers.
Oh, are you looking at what we were probably about to be revealed?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. That
shit.
Lisa's probably gonna show us. That looks great.
That looks cool. Can you see, if we go to the menagerie, can you see it from the menagerie? Probably not.
Oh, that's a cool question. I mean, I assume it's not gonna launch or explode before we're done. So let's do that before we leave today.
Okay.
We'll go see if it's visible from the menagerie.
I'm gonna assume no, but you know, I could be wrong.
They're just flexing on the WoW sword is all.
It's not the same tower.
No, but that's why they're flexing. We're gonna put more swords in the planet. And
then we're gonna make an expansion about the repercussions of those swords in the planet, as opposed to, you know, never mentioning it again.
No.
We don't talk about the
No
sword.
one wants to know about it.
We don't talk about
No
the
one's
sword.
curious.
But we do talk to Lise.
Yes, let's talk to Lise.
Thank you for coming so soon.
Oh, Force Knight.
I'll send for Commander Aldin at once.
We're pretty
and
much
we can
right in
decide
step.
what to
Keep
do
going.
about these
Cool.
infernal towers.
Infernal towers.
Rocket Preserve!
I don't think it's a name. I think she was.
Oh,
like a
wow.
damn.
Look
Oh shit.
Oh, sure. Why
Oh.
not? Yeah, go for it.
Fandango
It
just
can't
out for a
be.
fly. It can't be what? There's nobody who can see his face from there.
I don't know.
The
Just
palace!
in general.
After them!
It's not quite end of days piece, so final days.
Also, new robe.
Yeah, but I guess he could make his own Asians, maybe.
Oh shit! I haven't seen Rob on in a while.
yeah.
so
Ooh,
I'm sure
nice.
he's
Cool.
still-
Good.
It's an excellent purple. I love headless things. That's great.
Well, well, well! To be received by such an illustrious cast! Why, even the hero of the piece is here! I feel quite starstruck.
Is that Asahi?
His body, more like. You don't fool us.
Oh! You saw straight through it! Anyone would think you dealt with Asians before.
Just reads the wiki.
Permit me to introduce myself.
Spoilers.
I am Fandango. And may I say what a pleasure it is to finally make your acquaintance.
I am filigree, judging on his emblem.
I like both. I like both.
I don't like both equally.
I mean,
they're
but
both straightforward.
The top one's useless. Like, what do you want? Well, you showed up with a headless dragon. Like, what you want is like chaos and blah. Like, no, I'm going bottom. I'm going bottom because that's the question that matters.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Your gold scarf looks dope, by the way.
Thank you.
My, straight to business is it? Suit yourself. It is my intention to recreate the final days, to which end I have distributed a collection of rather ingenious devices, or towers, which will, in time, give rise to the grandest of spectacles.
Creation magics? Are they creating
The final
organ
days?
monsters?
But it was the Asians who labored to prevent them.
You're quite right. Though I would expect no less from one responsible for
Freaking hate this
eliminating
guy
my
already.
unsundered colleagues. Honestly, the three of them were obsessed with restoring the one true world. As a sovereign individual, however, I never had much interest in such things. I mean, why bother when you're just another sundered minion? Admittedly, Elidibus was not convinced by that argument, but thanks to you, I'm finally free of his incessant nagging. Free to use my
created our own.
powers as I see fit, to fulfill my heart's desire. And my heart's desire is to lay this half-broken world to waste, leaving nary a fleck of dust behind!
Sweet.
What? Why would you want such a thing?
I agree.
First video game out.
Because I want wretched creatures who ask such meaningless questions to die! You! And you! And you! I want you all to die! And I want to die too! Oh, yes! I want to die and take everyone with me in a paroxysm of pain and suffering!
I mean, if all you want is death.
Sweet. Okay.
I'm different, you see. From the ancients who clung to dear life, and from you. So don't bother trying to reason with me. You will find I have no reason, or creed, or any such tripe. I just want to destroy the world. But please do resist with all your might. It will add to my enjoyment. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled, for the curtains have risen on the spectacle to end all spectacles. We, the Telophoroi, shall be your performers, and this very star
the
our
what?
stage.
What? Yeah, the Telophoroi. Yeah.
But you can't just drop a new term and then leave.
That's Final Fantasy XIV. Nice.
Yo.
Yeah.
Good explosion. Wait, he's back now.
But I nearly forgot.
Oh, there you go.
I have a message for you. My esteemed patron, Lord Xenos, eagerly awaits you at the heart of the chaos. While I wish only to destroy the world, he exists solely to relive a certain, transcendent moment with you. And it is for that reason he would reduce all to ash.
Is the heart of the chaos Garlemald? Are we finally going to Garlemald?
Pray see to it his dreams do not go unfulfilled. For if you should disappoint him, my trusty companion here, whom I've dubbed Lunar Bahamut, will burn your cities and everyone in them.
Well, thank you for giving us a name for that monstrosity. And invoking the moon.
Of course.
Everyone out! My men will tend to the blaze.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sick. Yeah, the augmentation. Yeah, it's like Team Rocket. Lunar is like Team Rocket. It's a Team Rocket Blastoise.
Okay, I mean, but Bahamut was already bad. So just more bad?
Yeah, well, augmented, right? Like Fire Zombie in Monster Jam. You got like Ice Megalodon and Fire Gravekeeper. Well, what's the monster truck with the grave name?
Gravedigger?
Gravedigger. You know what I didn't really think about it, but you know what would be really cool is if Endwalker is us being too dangerous to be around our friends. I love that plot line in like Superman's and stuff where you have a really powerful superhero, but everywhere they go, they keep getting attacked by bad guys, so they have to isolate themselves. They have to go on a solo journey.
Oh, okay. I was like, where are you going with this? Okay, now I understand.
Now, of course,
we're a voiceless character. That would be hard to pull off.
But but what always happens in the end, right, is like they quest, and then when you get to the end, your friends show up and they say, "We'll never let you do this alone. We're all for you. You had to fight him by yourselves, but we're here to support you." Like from a distance, like Aang had, the friendship. They couldn't be part of his final fight, but they were doing stuff with the airships in the background. Like, I like that. I like that beat when it becomes your fight and your friends can't follow you because it's deeply personal. Fandango isn't exactly a deeply personal villain, but, I still like the beat when it happens.
I like that in Dragon Ball Z is one of my favorite examples of that.
I don't know it very well, but...
Goku basically lets himself stay dead because he realizes he's the reason all these superpowered bastards keep showing up and trying to murder everybody.
Oh, sure. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. It's like, to me, the most interesting Goku gets as a character. Because to me, Dragon Ball Z is about Vegeta. I'm not super into Goku.
Yeah, we all have our favorites. And it's not always the main characters we get excited about.
Yeah. Yeah. For God's sake. First Dexter, now Bailey's getting caught up in courts. You okay, buddy? Okay.
Only a madman would choose the name Lunar Bahamut, which just about sums up Fandango, I suppose.
The what now?
Just reading Alizé's line there.
Oh.
What part could these towers feasibly play in Tello Ferrari's plan, do you think? Wait, what was that used in? I want you all to die, suffer. Spectacle to end all spectacles. We, the Telloforori, shall be your performers. And then Graha says, what part could these towers feasibly play in... Okay, so it's like an organization. So we have like sub-Asians or something like that going on. Some kind of Asians that are removed from the Great Rejoining plan, doing their own thing. I, for one, am as lost as Grahatia. For now, we should bear word of these developments to others. I only hope Thancred and Orianger are safe. All right. I'm ready to release.
Let's go.
You released one.
Thank goodness everyone... I believe I was releasing, yes. Thank goodness everyone's safe. We've managed to put out the fire, though not quickly enough to save the garden. Ralbon, can I leave it to you to send word to the Alliance? I'm going to take a unit and investigate the tower. We need to find out what it's for.
We'll go with you. No, you won't. I used to do a voice changer for this, but we'll keep you. No, you won't. You'll rest. From what Morwub tells me, you're due some time off duty.
Still Rabon.
Oh, should we learn anything about the tower, we'll be sure to share it with you. Until then, I want you to rest. Very well, but if you need our help, don't hesitate. And take care, both of you. A moment for hot chocolate. Thank you, Sable. Oh, we got to go back to more. Okay, before we leave, I want to go see if we can go up on the royal.
Oh, yes, please.
I don't know. I do. Was it this door? No, was it? I think it's this one.
It's one of the gatekeepers.
Yeah. Raise the gate.
Wait, did you find it?
Restricted area. I can't let you in without proper authorization.
No, the gatekeepers are marked on your map.
Oh. Hmm.
I thought they were marked on the map.
That's where the machine was, right? I still want to go back in there. Yeah, where is it? Wasn't that it?
Was it?
Thought it was over here, like kicking.
Guard at the bottom of the stairs. That's who I freaking talked to.
This resistance guard?
Without the proper say-so?
Lead to the palace? I mean, it is on fire right now, yeah. Yeah, so they probably didn't want to add the singed bushes and the little tower in the distance.
Like according to the map, they should be like right here. I thought it was the resistance guard, but yeah. Well, is this like an instanced event, I guess? Like...
Well, and then they added it back when we were playing, at the end of Endwalker or something. So maybe after the towers are gone, they reopen it kind of thing. But for now, they didn't do the custom assets available for it.
Okay, well, I'll have to Revenant Soul then.
I'm a big fan of ziggurats, though. I like towers, particularly if they're surrounded by people praying to them, and that's like prayer shooting into the air. That's just something I'm into. Cultists trying to blow up the moon.
Doing cultist things?
Yeah, I just like cultist things. Like the power of prayer. Villainous powers of prayer. All right, into the Rising Stones.
Well, no, we really should have went beforehand then, because it's just destroyed.
Yeah.
It's gone forever.
Gone forever. Never be the same. Everyone seems pretty normal over there. I'll continue the main. Welcome back, Val. Okay, Tataru. Graha says, though my new, or rather old, by which I mean young, though this body has a good deal more stamina than when I wore it out on the first, I confess, I've been looking forward to a moment's respite. I like that he's confused about his own body's age. And it never goes well when you take a wizard on a rogue's mission, so I assume Orianger is not doing well. But let's find out, shall we? Crowd time.
Is that a talk to Coeurl?
Yep.
Oh.
And I'm
preparing. You're back too. Good. We received the reports from the Alliance. Since we're all here, perhaps those who bore witness to the events at Alamigo could treat the rest of us to a first-hand account?
Cutscene! I think it's voiced. It's a nice little camera.
I assume so. No, it's not. No sooner did we become overcome with one problem than another appears. It would all seem tediously predictable, but for the endless variety of our foes. This Fandango sounds even more unhinged than his patron.
Unhinged, perhaps, but no fool. For all his pantomime theatrics, he gave away little about his plot. We know only that he intends to recreate the final days, and that the towers will somehow facilitate this.
He also called his dragon Lunar Bahamut. Let's not forget that little detail. And the creature certainly did resemble the Elder Primal.
That may be, but the fact that it answered to Fandango would suggest that they are not one and the same entity. I think it more probable that it is some manner of simulacrum born of Asian magics. Whatever it is, for now we can but work closely with the Alliance and remain vigilant. I believe that concludes our news. What of yours, Y'shtola?
I have been to see the Sultana. Knowing how quick the immortal flames are to dispose of their tempered, I judged it best to provide them with the cure first. As soon as I had sufficiently recovered, I traveled to Ul'dah and delivered the porksy to her grace, along with the detailed instructions on their use. Yet my visit chanced to coincide with the arrival of some troubling tidings. The immortal flames have been on the cusp of agreeing to a truce with the Amalja when negotiations abruptly collapsed. The Amalja claim that a number of their kind have been abducted, and that the men are responsible. Naught is known of the perpetrators as of yet, but as the Immortal Flames went about investigating the abductions, they came upon one of Fandango's towers. On the subject of the
towers, you may be interested to learn that they are not exclusively a Orzian phenomenon. According to Alliance, they have been sighted as far afield as Yansha.
Then it would seem reasonable to assume that they are everywhere. We simply have not found them.
Well, as you said yourself, we can do little for now, save remain vigilant. And since we are dealing with a dragon, ostensibly at least, I believe it would behoove us to enlist the aid of authority on such foes.
Yeah, you know who that means.
Estinian!
Oh, I thought you were answering me in character, and then I realized it was the next line. Estinian, now just a moment. If he could be persuaded to lend us his lance, I would be the first to welcome it. But the truth is, we will struggle even to find him.
You let me and Coeurl worry about that. We'll sniff him out, no matter where he's hiding. If indeed he is hiding, and we have a way of locating him regardless. So, if there are no objections, we shall depart at once.
Wave. They're going on a short trip.
LOL, I see what you did. Well, rather than sit around, I think I might go to each of the city-states and educate them on the use of proxies.
They would doubtless appreciate it, but might you consider taking a moment to rest before leaving? You would be fresher for the tasks ahead.
Wish I rested as much as these characters get to.
Same. Well, my friend, our moment of triumph did not last long.
It's like the D&D meme. The real fantasy is 8 hours of sleep. I like middle.
I'm going with that first one. I like that first one.
Okay, I'm doing middle. What'd you get?
And save it we shall. I, for one, do not intend to allow a nihilistic madman to take us all to the grave with him. Not when the future holds such promise.
Knight says, "Come now, I didn't say that. While it may be the most carefree experience, or may not be the most carefree experience, there's nothing in this world I would rather do than write a new future with you."
Oh, you got the better ending.
I got the better ending.
Nay, I will do all in my power to protect those whom I hold dear, just as you have always done.
Nice. I get a long future, mind, where the telephones might hope. We'll stop them, won't we? Together.
Telephones?
Whatever the new faction is.
I'll let tell you. Shit, I need to see it.
He'll
Actually,
say Fandango said it.
Yeah,
I'll review it. The
We're
telephone
gonna be
people.
looking at that footage again. Oh,
the telephone
meanwhile.
people.
Oh, I'm ahead of you. I was not expecting a cutscene on the back of this. At the Fortress of Solitude.
Oh, they're all conveniently right in the skybox.
What were you saying?
Oh, I want to see if we can get to any, but I doubt it. They seem to all be off the map.
The scouts should have been back by now.
You ready?
I'm gonna go and find them.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go. Uh-oh.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Oh, no. That's not, no. Oh, good.
Oh, he's very quiet.
Glory be.
Does it get a bomb? Explode?
Take a swing at least.
Glory be to Garrett! Sweet!
The what?
Glory to be Garlemald.
No, I know that, but they're gonna. Oh, now we get the meanwhile in the Imperial Palace.
Like you do.
It's a good sword.
The piles have been driven as planned, and the first of the beasts has roared to life. Moreover, I am
TikTok
pleased to
dance just
report that
dropped.
preparations are well underway for the rest. Ere long, chaos shall reign over all the land, as befits the final days.
I love your joke. I'm just paying attention.
Call it what you will, so long as my friend returns to me, fangs bared and claws sharpened. I care not.
As long as it pisses him off, we're good.
Of course, my lord. By strange coincidence, your dear friend chanced to be present when I made my declaration. I took the liberty of informing him that you await his coming, though I confess I may have singed him a little in the process.
And why do you tell me this? Are you in such a hurry to die?
As a matter of fact, I am.
Ah, my apologies. I must guard my tongue lest it be the end of me. Though,
Real Ren and Stimpy
there is
energy.
something to be said for such a glorious death. Better to fall to one who has it all than falter before an inferior. Huh. I shall keep it in mind as a contingency. For now, however, I shall proceed with the plan. My lord.
I must find myself a new weapon. One worthy of our long-awaited reunion.
Oh. Okay, then. God, that coat is so good.
Good coat, Cape.
Is he even talking about a sword?
Oh, yeah, well, look at that.
Is he gonna
look at
go
that.
like find another primal to chuck at us or something?
Yeah, it could be a metaphysical weapon of types of sorts. Yeah.
Because, like, the last emperor considered, well, yeah, he's not technically emperor because he doesn't really want it, right? But, Varys considered, poison gas a weapon. But he's so martial, right? Like, he already did the primal thing and it didn't work. He seems to want to have a throwdown.
So, someone's mapped out the dance, right? Like, Garrett's right. That is totally a TikTok dance, right? You do the step, and then you go in, and then you bring it back, bring it around. Someone had to have done that, right? Yeah. Surely someone did that. Mapped out the whole dance.
Is that the? Oh, that's it, right?
Yeah,
That's
under the breach. Yeah, that's 5.5. That's a future territory.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, we're at the end of another one, Kyle. We're at the end of another one.
Yep. That's
Was
the end.
Nihilistic Drama Kit on our bingo sheet? It doesn't surprise me, is what I'll say.
It's not, with Xenos being so passive, it's an interesting choice. I understand it as the Asians have fallen, and it's a good villain type to bring out for variety, but now they have to land what's the driving force. I mean, obviously the game's good, so, if they just want to do like, I love chaos is great, let's just blow up everything, sure, we'll stop it. And that can be part of, that can be our journey, is stopping chaos. But, your villains do need to be understandable. And I'm wondering how they're going to ground these two villains that don't necessarily have a lot of motivating factors outside of being crazy. So how they go about that, there could be minor villains. It could be turning off all the towers. Actually, I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna go do some teleporting. I want to kind of look around.
You gonna teleport?
Yeah, because they said they've been sighted as far as Yansha. So I'm gonna go to I'll go outside. I'll go to Namai and I'll see if I can see a tower. But I assume all the towers are well outside of like playable areas to explore. Now, what would be cool is if we actually do visit the towers and like all the maps grow. That'd be awesome. Because that'd be exciting, particularly for a longtime player, for them to add landmass to an adventure. Yep, there it is. Can I reach that? No, I think it's over the sea. Yeah. It's a very pretty one in Yansha. They're past the tower which Yatsuyu primaled up. But yeah. All right. What about the step?
What? Oh, you're talking about the Asm step?
Yeah, I'm just going around seeing if they parked a tower on every location, because that's a nice kind of world building thing. Do I know? I don't think I've ever heard of Final Fantasy doing world events like WoW does, where the world is invaded by custom fates. The whole world is like covered in custom fates. Nothing in the step that I'm seeing. But they brought up that one directly. No, that's just Hell's Lit. Hell's Lit always looks like that. Yeah, so the one they brought up was the one over here. So far we have a count of 3. We were in Lominza and we went up to, I guess Stravania might be a good place to look. Because we were in Lominza there, and then we went to Girbania. So it makes sense that Ul'dah has one too. Let's see if we can find any more towers for the count. But as I go on my tower tour, we did have some wonderful memberships and supers and whatnot. Oh, this guy doesn't go very high.
I haven't been getting any of your teleports, so I'm trying to find where the hell you're going.
Oh, well, yeah, you're all question marks. What do you mean? I'm jumping around at random, seeing if I can find towers.
Oh, gotcha.
Right now we have a count of 3. And I'm just seeing if each city got a tower.
I'm heading to... Because if I were to shove one where you could see it, I would do it in Kurthus overlooking Ishgard.
Oh, sure. Yeah, well, yeah, you want to make a statement, you know, put in range of Ishgard. It wouldn't make sense that one was in the Churning Mist, but well, let's go take a look. Poking up out of the clouds would be kind of cool looking.
Nope. Nothing near Ishgard.
I'm also have an ethereal storm.
So we left off at Albardo's extremely generous gifting. Voltaire said it took me this long to realize that kobolds have a bigger vocabulary than we do. By a landslide. I see what you did there. They seem more like thesauruses than dictionaries.
Yeah, you know, it's a good character trait. That's a great way to, like, fill out a DM ship.
Also running around Ishgard itself, just for the shits of it. No, not seeing anything. Ashley super chatted, Square Enix not paying to make dead kobold skeleton models. Oh, okay. That explains it. That explains it. Faye was given a thanks for the member support to those that have given. Agreed. Thanks for the gifted memberships again, everybody. Sethanol supered earlier. Hey, how come we've got almost... Oh, it's reminding people to like the stream. Nice. Thank you, Sethanol. And thank you, everybody who have liked the stream. Christopher Wall supered. We gave goblins mechs. Now give the kobolds Uzis. I mean...
Okay.
Technically, yes. Technically, yes. We had a super from Sideswiper, which was deemed spoiler adjacent by Kara. Same for Star Johnson by Jordan. Mods, if we could get anything on that, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
Rockroll Dis said, I'd love to eat his character development in Stormblood. She really got a totally new lease on life. Oh. I approve of that joke. I approve of that joke. I like that one. I like that one. Raymond said, not able to watch because of jury duty. Oh, God, that sucks. I'm so sorry. Jury duty. But hey, enjoy hanging out with the VOD squad, Raymond. And good luck.
Good luck to you.
Duty. I'm so sorry. Mods are simply saying it was spoiler adjacent. To both accounts.
We shall get there in time.
Ver said the towers shoot microwaves so the moon cheese can melt for Xenos to properly eat it.
Perfect sense.
It seems telling that that wasn't redacted.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, the redacted ones are just that they were sending out the 5G energies, you know, and that was messing with everything. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we really still making 5G jokes?
I saw one just this morning. Yeah.
Are we still making 5G jokes? Is that a thing? That's the thing we're still doing? Okay. All right. Bruno super chatted, but the sword had been done before. The Dalamud shards before the sword even what? Huh?
They're talking about the sword. So that we were talking about the WoW sword not being used.
Oh.
But the Dalamud shards. Yeah, and the whole like that's a thought one I didn't share in the moment, but I'll share it now. If you were a skipper and for some reason you suddenly skipped up to 5.4, there'd be that weird moment where Merwa walks the edge is like, look at that weird thing. And there's like a whole bunch of flying islands. And then there's the tower and you'd be like, which one's the weird one? or even I just teleport to Azazlan and you're like, oh, which one of these is the villainous tower I'm looking for?
It still stands out. But yeah, that shot of her like backlit against the floating island sky looks so good. And even though we've seen it before, just the way it's presented in that cutscene makes it look like really alien.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that. Jelani super chatted, sword in the planet is a video game version of the celestial sticking out of the earth in the MCU. Since the Eternals, nobody talks about it. I mean, nobody talks about the Eternals because no one remembers seeing that movie.
Yeah. Oh man, did they put like a big like, hey, this is where we're going, everybody, at the end of Eternals? Poor move.
The whole like final set piece is like a giant dude that rises out of the earth, and then no following MCU movie mentions the giant dude that is just now permanently sticking out of the earth.
Yeah. Well, movies do it too. You know, like Diablo 3. You know, they're setting up a bunch of stuff, and then gets canceled, and no one knows what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Well, if there is one in the shroud, it is shrouded, so no luck there.
Ask Jesse Cox about the giant in the ocean. He's an expert. Okay, I will. Next time he's on. We'll have Jesse Cox on the show, and we won't talk Final Fantasy XIV. We'll just talk MCU. But I won't warn him ahead of time. We'll invite him on the show. He'll probably rightfully assume it's about Final Fantasy XIV, and then I'll be like, "Hey, Jesse, talk to me about the giant in the ocean." And we'll just see how it goes.
I do like just as like a set piece. I really like when you're walking over ice, and then you look below you, and there's a monster or a giant body down there.
Oh yeah,
one of my favorite.
I love just anything underwater in general.
Yeah, you like an eyeball open or something moving down there.
Hell, just wreckage. Seeing anything at all. My TikTok recommendations lately have been nothing but shark breaches. Like I just like watching things come out of the water.
Oh, did you like the Mandalorian scene where the Independence Day alien floats by too? Probably like that.
The Independence Day alien floats by?
Yeah, the Rancor, whatever it is they believe in. That she sees as a vision of Mandalore.
Oh, the Mythosaur?
Yeah,
that was fine. That was fine. That was not the most visually interesting version of one of those, in my opinion.
It looked like the front, like the carapace, the open close of the Independence Day alien. What the hell is that smell?
I didn't get that at all. So I didn't pick up on that. But you do you, Kyle.
It's a good. I like that monster model.
I'm not here to gatekeep your points of reference.
Okay. Good.
Except I think I am. I think that's literally why I'm here sometimes, but...
Gotta keep me realistic, a little grounded.
E-Rock Baby said, Fandango just wants to sell you solar panels. He heard your light bills were extremely high.
Yeah, well, as a Oregonian, I do qualify, according to the YouTube ads.
Oregon.
Yeah, Oregonian.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
V Fanatic said... Omnicidal nihilism, let's friggin' go. Okay. All right, then. That's a thing to cheer for. I'm not sure that's a thing I would want to cheer for. Ratolia generously super chatted. Oh, Fandango, you nihilistic sociopath. Keep chewing those scenes.
Literally dancing on the scenes.
Quite literally. Doesn't chew the scenery, he dances it.
Yep.
Dances that scenery.
Well, for the, for everyone in the back. They can see the actors.
Tello Major said, Tello meaning end and 4i meaning speakers and bringers. Happy 11 months. Welcome to Endwalker.
Okay.
And bringers and speakers. I like end speaker. That sounds cool. I know exactly when this one came in, Joyce, when he said, distant Vegeta scream, I am the main character. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Aloy re-upped their membership during that. Thanks for that, Aloy. Which Maury said, for the discipline to stop here, couldn't be me if I knew I could just dive into the next patch right now. The difference is they're reading it out loud, tireds.
That does. Well, and of course the making into videos and the
making of the video.
And all that kind of content creation stuff on the side.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, the reading aloud part does. And you were talking to yourself a lot today. You were busy.
This was a bit of the Garrett show.
It was a Garrett patch.
Bit of the Garrett show. Eva said, just gonna say it's kind of wild how you both are to Endwalker. I am looking forward to the probably wrong theories video coming up soon.
You should look forward to it.
Probably wait until we're done with the patches. Probably.
Oh,
we haven't planned this ahead of time.
For like theory time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. I figure like doing theories before the 5.5 and all that would be rather foolish. Not that we don't have things to say about this particular patch, but I would expect the theory video to be right before Endwalker.
Where are you? Because I'm at the house and I feel lonely. Except for Akane. Akane and I are hanging out on the roof of the FC house.
I'm touring around. What I was curious about is how distance relation Girabanya is to like Rauger's Reach and stuff. So I was flying around seeing if I could see the tower from the lock in other
Why
places.
aren't we getting any of your teleports?
I don't know. Maybe we ended up in like an instance or something.
We didn't, though. That's why I'm confused. But here, we'll try this so that I can be social.
Yeah, so the towers do not go beyond their region. So like if you're in Ul'dah, you can't see the one that someone just suggested was in south. Oh yeah, look, there it is. Yep, there it is. Kicking it down there. All right, so far we have... That's 4 accounted for?
Okay.
We got 4 there. What I'm curious... go for it.
I was going to continue thanking folks. Jake Berry said, "Can I get a good look from my favorite 14 bromance? My blind prog static goes into the new tier tonight. It didn't mean a lot to me." Yes. Good luck.
Good luck.
It's going to be some stuff.
Yeah.
From what I understand of the difficulty. Best of luck to you and your group. And then John D. Arthur said, "If you like eyeballs in ice, Kyle, there's a neat one halfway through Final Fantasy VII."
Huh. Yeah, eyeballs, big guys, just frozen things. I've grown up, so I'm kind of over like the 9 layers of hell thing. Like I did that on a few D&D adventures. I'm kind of.
What is making you think of that?
Well, like because one of the levels is all ice, and there's like a frozen demon lord in the ice there, according to, you know. The official canon of Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, Cian, thank you. Continue having a happy birthday. Thank you for the money.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I was completely unaware of Dante's Inferno until Devil May Cry, and then I started, looking up why the reference.
Sure. Oh, there's also that God of War game called Dante's Inferno, which,
I distinctly remember being very excited for it and then playing it and not enjoying it.
It wasn't well made. It had nudity, which was kind of like its edgy factor, but...
Yeah, but so did God of War.
Yeah.
And it had already come out by that point, right? Their original God of War predates Dante's Inferno, if I'm not mistaken. The game, not the freaking literary work.
Yes, no, that one, the Dante's Inferno was quite old.
Yeah, feel the need to specify that. And I remember getting into the Dante Inferno game and being like, this sucks. I'd rather play Devil May Cry or God of War.
It wasn't great. And it explored a bit of, I think that probably led to my burnout. I was like, okay, all right. I've seen all this. I'm done.
It was super faithful to the literature? Okay, well, that's cool.
Yeah, they did the levels and all that. And some of the powers are kind of interesting.
Never read it, so I'm vaguely aware of it. My knowledge of Dante's Inferno is Wikipedia.
It would be hard to get through. It's like the Iliad, right? Like the Iliad's great, you should read it, but entertainment maybe not. And then like Gilgamesh meant a lot to me. I really like Gilgamesh, but I was at the proper age for like, ooh, mortality would suck kind of conversations.
Yeah, we did part of the Iliad. We did Beowulf.
Beowulf is good.
I remember enjoying Beowulf.
Yeah.
And this was like before I really had an appreciation for fantasy. Even though I was obviously Lord of the Rings had come out and I had seen that, and that is what got me into fantasy, because I didn't grow up reading Tolkien and I didn't grow up playing Dungeons and Dragons. I was like strictly a Star Wars kid. So yeah, but yeah, I remember reading Beowulf. I think it was senior year of high school, being like, this is freaking cool. And then that weird Uncanny Valley movie came out.
And where they used the actual actors' likenesses and...
Yeah, it was weird.
Weird. Yeah, it was weird. Angelina Jolie being the mom, Grendel. Well, no, Grendel was played...
No, it was Grendel's mother, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Grendel was played by the dad from Back to the Future.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
Is that Crispin Glover?
I think that's his name. And I liked him because I watched Charlie's Angels like a billion times growing up. My sister was super into it. Also, like Lucy Liu and they're cuties, but doing flips
I've
and
never seen the Charlie's Angels movies.
It's not good.
We've had this discussion recently, I feel like.
Yes. I think it'd be worth seeing the fight scene with Back to the Future Dad, though. I think he does a good job.
Okay. All right.
Hello there.
Yeah, hello. I know of Lucy Liu from Kill Bill.
Yes, Kill Bill.
Hi, I found you.
You did. I'm heading to the Forelands, which would be... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. This would be where the Chocobo Forest is. I haven't checked there
Did
yet.
I tell you? I told you that I saw the Dungeons & Dragons movie. Yeah, we were.
Yeah, you said it was great. I haven't seen it myself yet.
Yes, it was absolutely freaking phenomenal. In a...
Oh, there we go.
Kind of an old school movie way, in that it felt like an actual movie and not a very obvious attempt to create a new endless franchise. Even though it could be, they could totally make a sequel.
That can be quite fresh when something is just isolated in of itself. I mean, we're sitting here playing Final Fantasy XIV, being like, "Go on forever, we love you," but it is nice when media ends from time to time.
Yes.
So we got 6 in total, and most of them are located in things that are called Southernly. But we have... So Ishgard is not... Ishgard did not get one. Oh, no, wait, no, we're kind of in the Ishgardian area right now, sort of. No, yes, no, we went here on Dragon Adventures. So yeah, this is kind of the Ishgardian Tower, I guess.
We can get closer.
I mean, not too much closer, but this is one of the closest ones, it appears.
We have a lot of map between us and the Spire.
Yeah, most of them are off in the distance, so this is probably the closest one that we can look at.
Oh, Alex F in chat is saying that this is their first time being able to catch us live.
Nice.
Thanks for joining. Glad you dig the content. Welcome to the live stream. We are nearing the end, but welcome.
Yes, we are investigating towers.
Did I not notice that the tip of the mountain here floated before? Or did I just not put it together with Mount Gulg?
No, it's always floated. Yeah, I thought it was a bit of a retread with Mount Gulg too, but very different thing. This thing actually had lava too, so this is the real volcano mountain in my book. And evocative flying mountains.
Oh, that's right. It is churning mist. Yeah. Okay. Did not connect that. Yeah, you can get pretty damn close to it here.
The rock that it's sitting on is a little low res there.
Yeah, very much. Well, it's behind it.
Yeah.
It looks like a Ocarina of Time rock.
Yep. Time rock. Okay, so we have
Time rock?
All right, let's see here.
Where are you?
Probably just up above you. I'm just gonna shoot in a little footage here. Get a nice shot of it pulsing.
If anything, I would go lower so you get the nice rocks obscuring instead of the low poly rocks.
Well, you look at my screen, you can see the low poly. I cut it off pretty nice. I mean, I could, shoot it from a little... sir, your wing is in my shot.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we're getting great reception here. Excellent reception from the tower. And then we got some spines going down the sides. We got clearly like metal plates to suggest the constructness of it.
Constructed.
Yeah, it shoots up
nature
into space. Because good things come from space.
Yep.
Yeah, the tower's looking okay. The effect over it is a little PNG, but again, it's supposed to be kicking in the background without affecting performance on, people playing through A Realm Reborn on their laptops before you get to Stormblood, and you're like, I might need to upgrade if I'm going to keep on this.
I think it looks good.
Yeah, not too bad.
I like the design quite a bit. This is when COVID and 5G was a thing. People were indeed memeing this. Okay.
Oh, God, I forgot.
That's why this feels like an old joke.
Oh, my God, yeah. No, I was just doing it out of, because it's... Yeah. But I forgot that did coincide at the same time. So, yeah, this would have been the height of it. I can see why some people in the chat are like, oh, no, this again. It's like, it's my first time. This is never again. But, I can see it.
There's more timeless memes in the Final Fantasy XIV community. We'll have to do wall of memes when, Kyle.
Yeah, wall of memes. Yep.
I think that might be the only thing that could hurt more feelings than the wall of waifus.
Well, it's all caught up, and then we can add to it as more memes come out, right?
Well, rad, man.
Yeah.
Well, what do we got for on the docket for Thursday? Remind the fine folks.
So Thursday, let me double check here, but I'm pretty sure
because I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yes, we're gonna finish out Eden, because Eden
that's
ends
correct. Yes.
in this expansion or the patch. So we're gonna finish out Eden, and then next week will be all Whirl It all the time.
Oops, all Whirl It.
Oops, all Whirl It week. And then we proceed on our way.
On a journey.
I'm getting on my schedule here, but I think we have quite a bit to do. We have, I think, Roll Quest fire up soon, but that's gotten a little confused. In the realm of spoiler-free planning, Roll Quests are probably the most confusing right now because there's something about extremes or something like that. So we gotta talk to some people before we figure out that schedule. But yep, next week will be all that Whirl business, and then Thursday will be Eden coming at you.
This Thursday. And new video tomorrow. If you miss our Wall of Waifus, the edited version is hitting the channel tomorrow.
Yes. That'll be good fun.
Yes, it will.
I am preparing the credits because I...
There it goes!
Oh, no, but it's not going yet. Hang on. I'm still gonna... I'm gonna click it. Y'all know it's ending, so you're the one sitting here watching me. It's your fault you're still here.
Are you gonna parade the diehards that are still here watching us?
No, I'm happy they want to see the credits.
Bold strategy, Kyle.
I frankly wasn't prepared.
If you are appalled by Kyle's nonchalance, drop a super chat to just me.
Yes.
Say this is for Garrett, not for Kyle.
Yeah, sub to the channel. Make another account in your anger and sub to the channel.
No,
that's
you don't
fine
tell people
too.
to do that. That's against the.
Oh, is that?
against
Oh,
the
yeah.
law.
Okay.
Don't tell people to make
do
extra
that.
accounts.
Don't do that.
Do not tell people to do
Don't
that.
ever do that.
Not even in a joking way, because then we piss someone off because they were being a jerk, and then they're like,
right, yeah.
This is ammo, and
hey,
you remember that time we got a cease and desist from Tabasco?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah.
They were nice.
Yeah.
They were nice enough.
No, they weren't.
There was a person doing the job. They're just doing a job, telling us.
And they were the mindless drone.
Yeah.
Of their station.
This is long time ago. Long time ago.
This is a long time ago. This is before Final Fantasy XIV. Well, before we played it anyway. Yes, I still have plans to print it out, frame it, and hang it in our kitchen because I find it so amusing. Yeah, Baggins Wolf knows the story.
Yep.
Baggins Wolf knows the story.
Good old weak sauce back in the day.
Yep. Story on podcast at some point. At some point, yes. This is not a fresh wound. However, I was very recently reminded of it because Katie and I watched the Good Mythical Morning ranking of all hot sauces. And Tabasco came up. And I was like, I low-key still like Tabasco, even though it's one of the most basic-ass hot sauces out there, and they sent me a cease and desist. But I still kind of like it. Because of the basic hot sauces, I think they are the hottest. Of like the easily, readily available hot sauce, Tabasco is actually hot.
I like the Trader Joe's one. I need a bit of texture, like a little bit of thickness. Tabasco's too watery.
I agree. But if I actually want a kick, I think Tabasco is really the only like normie hot sauce that brings a kick.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. On that note, story later. GG.
Bye.